All right, what's good, y'all? Y'all already know this is back with another live stream. As y'all come in, hold on, let me get this pop out chat popping real quick. Move this over here so I can see my chat, see what y'all talking about, man. Hey, as I always ask y'all, man, when y'all pop up in here, man, just say something in the chat. Let me know you here. Let me know you alive. Let me know you breathing. That way I know who in here rocking out with me. I know we didn't go live yesterday. I don't think I said I was going live yesterday, but we didn't go live yesterday. That was a good thing, though, so we can kind of catch up on some of the things that's actually taking place on social media online and kind of like, give us a little space so we can actually, come up with great content, great topics to give y'all a dope show. I'm going to probably be streaming to about 4 o'clock today, so give about almost about 3 hours or so, man. Get it in, man. And that's 4 o'clock Eastern. Tomorrow and Friday, I may do some short lives, man, because I got a lot going on the next 2 days. But I will be bringing y'all content in some form. While we just chopping it up and talking, though, make sure y'all go and follow me over on Instagram, man. I seen a couple people did go and follow me over there, but go follow me on my Instagram page. It's the Ruler Report or Ruler underscore report, man. Make sure y'all follow me over there, man. So y'all can stay up on a lot of the things that we gonna talk about. A lot of the information that I may pull normally comes from this particular stream, man. It was a lot going on the other day. Interestingly, though, just to break the ice. Interestingly, though, man. Let me see, because I just seen this. Academics was actually banned from Twitch after streaming with Aiden Ross. Now, Aiden Ross is actually banned from the platform as well, but they was doing a pretty interesting video. They was doing a video with this dude from the PORN community. I think he got a OnlyFans, man, and his name is Gucci Third Leg. Now, I do believe that my staff did post something about him earlier. I hate to scroll down and have y'all watching that because I don't know. I'll be thinking that's irritating when y'all watching the screen and I'm scrolling down on these pages, but I want to say something was posted on the Instagram about this earlier before this interview took place. But anyway, academics and them was interviewing dude, man, and they was interviewing him. He's an OnlyFans content creator. And if you know anything about the OnlyFans content, most of the OnlyFans content is based on sex activity. And let me see if I can pull some of this up, man, so I can just give y'all an idea of what we talking about right now. So let me see. Let's just search this. Let me see. And so he's been accused of giving people stuff that they can't get rid of. I want to say it's like is it HSV2? I think that's what it is, man. And one of the females who he had supposedly allegedly gave this to came out against him. Let me see. All right, this is a couple hours ago. So dang, some of the victims, Gucci Third Leg, aka the Chip Man. This is crazy. Now, I don't know if they saying that he gave it to these women as well. But or I don't know if these women are saying that he actually gave it to them, but these is women who he allegedly did content with. It's a long list on here. Now, people could have actually took these pictures, you know what I mean, of these women and looked at, from the months that he's saying that he was positive, which he came out and said he was positive previously. This is the girl who actually did the video with academics and them right here. She the one that came out and like exposed it all, I think. But they may be going off of dates. Now, he had previously said that he had tested positive before that for, I want to say, like HSV1, which I guess that's like if you got like a cold sore on your mouth or something like that. I guess he was saying like a lot of people in society can test positive for that, but not have HSV2, where that's where, you get the breakout on your private area or whatever. But from some of the comments I read, some people were saying that even if you only got HSV1, that giving somebody head or something like that, you can actually give it to them that way too. But nevertheless, he's allegedly was supposed to be going to take a test, and he was going to post his test results up, and I don't think he's done that yet. But it's like 75 people on this HSV2 list right here. 75 people. And a lot of people is calling for him to actually get arrested, like knowingly going around spreading this and not, necessarily, letting people know. I don't know how, y'all feel about it or whatever, but that is lightweight wild. That is lightweight crazy. Like for somebody to knowingly be giving people something. Let me take this off. I'm going to change this. Give me 1 second. All right. So let me see. And I just made a police ass post right there. All right, so yeah. So let's get into it though. I really want to try to pull up. And then a lot of people were saying that, I guess him and Sexy Red is cool. That was something that was asked during the interview about him and Sexy Red. But let's see. Let's see what we can pull up, man. Get this stream started real quick. All right, let's see. I probably can. Let's see what this video is right here.
Attention retirees.
Hey, and I get paid in a couple of days, so I sound like a broke YouTuber. I'm gonna pay to get that taken off, but let's see.
Okay. Okay. Yep. I can see it. So it says here. Yep. Scroll down a little bit. I see it. Yep. Collected. And it says non-reactive and negative.
So as you see, if it says negative, of course that means you do not have it.
What are you positive for? What is that?
Can you read that?
It says you're positive for HSV1.
Yes.
All right, so he's saying that he was already positive for HSV1, which I just said that. We're gonna go back to that, but let's just look this up, man. Since we doing this, so let's see. Here we go. Good. HSV1 differences. Okay. It does says that. Let me see where can I go? Let me get a good one. Our same way tools. So both are diagnosed the same way. All right. Let's see about being contagious though. It says HSV1 and 2 are viruses that cause herpes. HSV1 most often affects the mouth, while HSV2 most often affects the private area. HSV1 usually spreads through saliva in direct contact. HSV2 is typically spread through, intercourse. Both HSV1 and 2 live inside the body forever and can cause recurrent outbreaks throughout your life, but outbreaks are more common with the HSV2 infection. All right. So basically, like HSV1 is the type of viral infection that usually causes cold sores or blisters in your mouth, lips, tongue. These sores can be painful, but not always. Let me see. So that's what he's saying that he got. Oh, okay. Listen to this, though. All right, HSV1 usually spreads through saliva. Okay, we got that. Contact with someone who has open sores. For examples, kissing can pass the virus to someone's mouth, and oral sex can pass the virus to someone's private area. So just because you only got HSV1 don't mean that you can't pass it to somebody's manhood or the woman's vajayjay. All right? All right, we got that understood? Cool. Let's get back to this. Let me click off of that. I want to find a different video because this is one where somebody's going to be reacting to it. And I ain't for sure if they're going to be pausing it or not. It don't matter. Let's go.
Can you explain what that means?
So, positive for HSV1 means, I guess you've not heard of it. It means you have kind of probably a cool sore.
Yeah, let me find a different one because we can't. The audio on that is trash. Let's watch this video right here. Gucci Third Leg exposes a list of huge content creators who. Let's see what he say right here. Let's see what this
No
video
offense.
is. Let's get into it, y'all. This is wild. I mean, it ain't funny. Y'all know I always be laughing, but I don't always.
Because her body count like 2,000. My body count like 3,000. So it's like, damn, like I ain't feel too bad about it, honestly.
It says your
He got a body. Hold on, let me rewind that though. He said he got a body count of 3,000 people. Damn.
Be like, oh, your body counts too much because her body count like 2,000. My body count like 3,000. So it's like, damn, like I ain't feel too bad about it, honestly.
It says you're positive.
Yes.
That whenever I was 19 years old, Gucci Third Leg, and he told me that he was gonna send me his test results, and he never did.
This information about him giving girls something they cannot get rid of has been.
So hold on, like just a little pause real quick. This really ain't a good look, like because of what we talking about right now. You know what I mean? It ain't a good look that you on here with that on your cheek. But let's keep going.
Information in the community for years.
And it saddens me to hear that he's done this to so many girls.
That she's blaming you while the whole time she gave it to you, if you have it. Not saying you
And tested positive after they collabed with him, all of which are on the fence about pressing charges.
This scandal could affect some of the biggest stars in music, YouTube, and live.
What was that, King Von? Why they got King Von? What King Von got to do with this?
Not saying you
And tested positive after they collabed with him, all of which are on the fence about pressing charges.
This scandal could affect some of the biggest stars in music, YouTube, and live streaming. With so many connections and potential link-ups between these two people, the butterfly effect of who is affected runs deep. It's no surprise that catching something like this could have lasting consequences. Once you've got it, it doesn't go away. It becomes a permanent part of your life. This could damage any future relationships with potential significant others.
Man, this is lightweight. Wow. All right. Let's that was a little preview. Let's go to this though. I want to see this video right here, man. Because they taking too long.
Gucci was the first person I've ever seen an active lesion on, or a lesion ever in my life, with a sexual partner that I've engaged with.
It says negative. Of course, that means you do not have it.
What
So boom.
are you positive for? What is that?
Can you read that?
It says you're positive for HSV1.
What?
Yes.
Did he know that? I always when I first seen that, I was wondering if he even knew, I don't know, if you trying to prove that you ain't got something, I mean, even especially if you're gonna lie, why would you show that? Maybe he didn't know.
I
I
haven't
don't
heard
know.
the story
Let's see what
about
this video's
Gucci
talking
Third
about.
Leg and a girl by the name of Danae Davis.
Nah,
Has a whole bunch of girls. I think that
we don't want to just listen to
talk about
the elevator music in the background.
Hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And
Young, he's so many similar stories that he was gonna send me his test results, and he never did. And
all right, hold on, man. I'm tripping. I know y'all gonna get tired of me doing this, but we just gonna go straight to the source. Let's go to TikTok. Am I signed in to TikTok? Because we can just go straight to her page. I ain't got time to be listening to elevator music and all that. Damn. Why not? Oh, okay, I'm already logged in. I was about to say, what was her?
Kalashnikov la trae terciada detrás la...
Not the Mexican music. What was her name again? Danae Davis. Cause TikTok is tripping. Let me turn my desktop volume off because all right. Let me see. All right. Let's go through her videos real quick. Let's see where she started at. Okay, here we go.
I'm here to tell you guys that allegedly Gucci Third Leg is out here giving people HSV2, that is genital herpes. If you collabed with him and then found out a month to 3 months later that you have genital herpes, there's a high likelihood that you got by that man. Please go get tested if you did have any collaborations with him. I know a lot of people are being insensitive and saying like, oh, he fucks everybody raw. How are you surprised? Stuff like that is not always common knowledge. And another thing is there are several niches on social media. So a lot of people aren't aware of his gross or abusive ways until they actually experience it. They don't see it on social media. So I'm going to say this a couple times on my platform to make sure that the word gets out because I have now a big platform. Gucci, I've been waiting for this. I'm here to tell you.
So she's been waiting to expose him. Let's go to the next.
Devastating, but I just got another phone call that Gucci Third Leg infected another girl allegedly with HSV2. If you are a victim of this man.
Now, look, this is the girl who actually blew the whistle on this. And we're going to get into like, she did, like I said, she did a stream with Aiden Ross and academics and, well, Gucci Third Leg was on there first, and then she came on afterwards. We're going to get into all that.
Please come forward. Text me personally. I will get your story out there completely anonymously. Please. There are so many people that are just getting swept under the rug. He literally told this fucking person, everybody has herpes in the industry. No, they don't.
I'm just gonna say, yes, he gave it to me. It's devastating to have to come on here and share that whenever I was 19 years old, Gucci Third Leg burned me with HSV2. And he told me that he was going to send me his test results. And he never did. And it saddens me to hear that he's done this to so many girls. And there's girls with so many similar stories to me. And they're so young as well. He is preying on the young. He is preying on the new. And I'm so sorry for not saying this 7 months ago. I was scared. And I was making so much money.
She was scared of making so much money. And so it's crazy. So when she says that, keep that in y'all's back pocket. Like, just know that she actually kept performing afterwards. She's also slept with like content creators, another content creator, but one that people may or may not know who does vlogging, named Deshae Frost. But I think that may have took place, according to her, before she actually ever hooked up with Gucci.
I can't keep beating around the bush because you guys think I'm lying. And he can't ruin anybody else's life. I didn't know. I didn't know what he was known for. I didn't know who he was. I didn't do my research. And it is my fault. I'm just going to say, yes, he gave. I know the people that already have it know exactly what I'm talking about, but whenever you realize and find out that you have something as severe as that, it's heartbreaking. It causes you to go through an immense amount of trauma and depression. I was going through so much at the time, and I've already gone through so much, so at the time, it was very hard for me to speak up about anything. I do fully disclose anybody that I have sexual interactions with. I tell them before. Nobody is made unaware. You guys can demonize me, whatever, but I'm sorry. Hearing these girls sob and not know what to do because for a while they didn't know if that's what was going on. It's so sad because the agency does not make you test. Talent testing does not make you test for herpes. That is one of the only things that they don't make you test. I know the people that already have it know exactly what I'm talking about, but whenever you realize... Okay, so since we think...
So, nigga, you...
All right, hold on. Let's see.
You saying everybody saw it is insane. If I didn't expose that lesion yesterday, nobody would believe me, bro. Nobody would still believe me.
She exposing... See, hold on. YouTube, y'all gotta step y'all's game up. She exposing lesions online. That's wild. Yeah, that was wild.
Are you fucking serious? Y'all motherfuckers talking about everybody fucking saw it. There was 100,000 likes on his video of him posting me, and he was burning me, bro. And then he kept posting me. So I kept posting because it just kept going viral. Nobody saw the lesion until I fucking just zoomed in on the bitch on my Twitter yesterday. Fuck is wrong with you bitches? You saying everybody saw it is... You can still catch herpes with a condom. If the...
Alright,
So since my recent virality on social media, I've had a lot of people text me who have recently been diagnosed with HSV2.
Alright, so she just giving, at this point, she's giving her own little PSA about it. So, alright, since we got to that, now let's go to... They was on stream for a long time. So let me see. Gucci Third Leg, Academics... This is what Academics actually got. I should have just used React to Academics joint. Like, really, for real. All right, let me see. Is this... So Academics got 2. In the Rafters, Academics 8 Ross to Arlene Star. This one is longer. All right, so this is when she come on. All right, let's see. Hopefully, Act don't snipe me. Hopefully, Act don't snipe me. You know what I mean? Act know how
I'm a phone to turn the lock.
Man.
Oh, this is a big...
So how much did it cost to fill your tank?
Act gonna be going crazy with these ads, though, man. I gotta get that together. All right, and we're gonna play...
We all got it.
I'm a speed the playback speed up to there. Let's go.
Type it up for you. I don't know if you can see my screen, y'all.
I'm gonna zoom
just
in.
So can you not figure
lower it.
A Nigerian nigga named Gucci Third Leg.
HSV1, which is the main cause of oral herpes.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question. Where are your HSV1 herpes now? If you don't mind me asking, does it show up? How does that work?
I've not had like an outbreak or anything like so. But I'll say like if it was to anything grow, it would probably be muscle like sore.
Got you. How often do you have an outbreak?
I can't even recall. I haven't had an outbreak in so long.
But anyways, that is just on here. That's not genital herpes, correct?
No.
Right. So technically what the person is saying, and again, I would love to eventually have you and that person on together if she's with it. I wanted to clear up both your names, but this is just
definitely, because also too in the situation, I understand she is a victim, but I'm sorry, Danae Davis is not my victim. Also to kind of back track of everything. Me and Danae filmed on February 10th. When we filmed on February 10th.
Let me rewind that part.
But I'm sorry, Danae Davis is not my victim. Also to kind of backtrack on everything.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna change this. Hey, I'm gonna change this thumbnail up while I let this play. Hold on.
Me and Danae filmed on February 10th. When we filmed on February 10th, Danae did not show me a new test. She did not show me a previous test.
Bro, you got like a big ass bump on your neck. Everybody seen it.
It's complicated for you.
He's trying to say you had it before me,
but just knowing how desperate she sounded, how eager she was. She said she needed money to make for her, like for her rent.
Yo, my victim is crazy.
My mom, I really just wanted to make a lot of content. So as y'all see, me and Danae shot 4 videos that day. The first video,
damn,
nothing. As you see, I have nothing. I have no reactions. I have no marks. I have nothing. As we started to film, constantly filming, we filmed 4 scenes. On the last scene, of course, when she's orally, like she's giving me oral, but like it's very aggressive. Sometimes her teeth might start scratching me, like stuff like that.
Hold on, let me stop this. Hold on. So he's trying to say basically she did it with her teeth. She caused the irritation or the look of his manhood with his teeth. Come on, man. Let's get it going, man. Let's go.
Filmed 4 scenes. and you trying to tell me the first time, we ever did anything, you saw a bump and didn't say nothing?
I understand what you're trying to reference here.
Hey, bro. I believe you on X. I have to go look at that. In its entirety on X though, or Twitter when I'm not streaming, because YouTube, I had to cut out like that picture that I did, the Diddy thing, man. I had to cut that out the last video, man, because it was like so revealing that YouTube was lightweight flagging my, you know what I mean? So yeah, my monetization was kind of lightweight off. I had to go back and fix that, because we can't be streaming for free now. I mean, we ain't make that much money off the stream, but we wanted that. We wanted what we made though.
And again, so what do you believe is the, obviously she's still a victim. She showed that she has it. So what do you believe is what happened to her? What do you think? You think it was somebody else who gave it to her? Can you explain what do you think that happened to her?
I'm gonna be very 100% honest, and as a man, we all know. Even as content creators, yes, we might have, like had sexual relations done with work, but it's like after work, what happens? We meet other regular people, other regular sex, which is uncommon for, which is undocumented. This girl has been on many countless of shows, been with many countless of men I can't even name. But it's like, I'm sorry, but it's like you're backtracking into one dude that you didn't even show no test results.
All right, although I already watched this and I already kind of know like some of the things that's going to be said and take place during the stream, especially when she come on, I still have to say, like, in the industry that they're in, and if there's like actually no regulations to where, I ain't going to say the industry that they're in, but the agency that they work with, if that agency isn't requiring them to test for certain things, like it would be a possibility that she contracted what she actually has from somebody else. But the fact that he posted up test results showing that he tested positive for HSV1, as well as we know how they get down, you know what I mean? Fellatio, all that stuff going on. Like, I mean, you kind of may just, I mean, that statement, I get it, but at the same time, you still look like the guilty party in this situation, and I'm basing that a lot off of what I've already like seen in the stream, because I kind of already watched this, and I hate reacting to stuff that I already watched. But let's get it.
Right.
She was a hoe, but I ain't gonna judge because I was way before.
It's crazy. Okay, I'm sorry, bro.
No, I want to hear your thought. What were you saying?
I don't hear what you said.
No, I was gonna say we could do that tomorrow. You could show your tests tomorrow. But what were you gonna say? You know what's crazy, bro? What were you about to say? You know what's crazy?
You know what's crazy? It's like a lot of situations like this happen with a lot of young Black creators. You know what I'm saying? This didn't happen to white, Asian, you know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody. But it's like you never really understand until like you really put in the shoe. It's like a lot of people would really pray on your downfall and stuff like that. But I really appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for bringing this to awareness. Like a lot of people are making this entertainment, but then again.
Yeah, and then him saying that he has, hey, what did he say? And then Buddy says he has 3,000 sex partners and he's not using protection. That brother got something. Definitely. Like, so even though what he said could possibly be true, it's looking like it's you. Bars.
And it's like a lot of people's health have been, you know what I'm saying, seriously put at risk. Like I'm getting calls from numerous people spreading rumors, spreading false allegations, accusations. Like It's crazy.
Well, you know, of course, bro. Thank you for coming on. And again, I want to have the other side on as well. My question to you is this. The reason why I brought you on is because I've had sexual relationships with somebody who would be having sex with you. And I wanted to have you come on here and clarify that.
Damn.
So have you ever had...
Look, Aiden trying to figure out like, hey, all right, the real reason why I brought you on here is because I thought you was having sex with one of my old, you know what I mean, HOEs. Like, let me confirm, did you or did you not smack such and such? And do I need to go get tested?
Sex with Sky Bree?
I ain't never heard that girl. I don't know that girl. I ain't never met that girl.
Good.
I don't know.
Good. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Then you just cleared me and Sky. Sky's clean and we're as clean as a whistle. That's great. So,
you good, my brother. You good.
So what about Deshae?
Wow.
I know Deshae. I saw a
Deshae
clip about
Frost.
Deshae and this girl. Can you speak on the Deshae situation?
Man, time like when we did content was so long ago, so it's like I honestly, I'm not saying this shit give nothing, but like I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Look, he's saying like, hey man, it was so long ago when we did content. I don't know, like, so I gotta wait because I can't remember. Deshae said he hit it, according to somebody in their chat. Deshae said he hit it like last November. How long ago was it when he smacked her? I think they're gonna talk about that. Let's go.
Janet. Do you know who that is?
Sorry, say that again?
Janet. I know you have 3,000 bodies. I know it's kind of hard to like articulate which girl I'm talking.
I'm like, even the 3,000 bodies thing, like, it's like everybody believes everything. Like, I can say I got 5,000 bodies. Like, you
obviously don't have a lot of bodies. That's okay though, as long as you're clean about it and you're actually taking tests. You take tests. You just took a test. You just show me you just took a test. So it's like, sex is sex, and it's good to have sex. I know it's your job and stuff, so I know you constantly have to be making sure you're clean and stuff like that. Yeah, the reason. Do you know about this Janet girl, Lil Dead Janet?
I never heard her name.
Okay.
Why?
No, my boy Max, he just texted me and said, please ask about Janet. I asked.
Yo, 3,000 bodies?
Like there's literally tons.
This nigga's dick is a weapon of mass destruction, nigga.
There's tons of girls that literally like spoke about it. Said Gucci Third Leg never gave me anything. When I worked with him, it's always been good vibes, good content.
Let me tell Aiden to add me, man. This is too much fucking.
She didn't have a test. Like, it's crazy how, you know, saying as a young black man, it's like you're always gonna take the downfall. But
the last specific girl I'm gonna ask, Ashley G. Do you know who that is?
Anyone with $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal.
Hold on. I told you I gotta get this together. But come on.
She's a girl from Miami. She's a Cuban girl. Bad little Ashley G. Bad little she go.
You got a picture of her?
I do. Give me 1 second.
Bro, if nigga got actually a picture, bro, he don't fuck too many bitches.
Also, too, Aiden, I'm about to have these girls also to come on here to talk to you real quick.
100%.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, I don't know, Shaq.
Okay, you don't know Shaq.
I don't know, Shaq.
Okay.
And, like, there's also a few other things I also want to talk about too. So
whatever you want to talk about, let's have an open discussion. If you'd like to add the girls in now, I'm gonna.
Even with the whole content situation, like porn, OnlyFans content, I'm done with everything.
Oh, so you're retiring as a porn star? You're done.
Gucci Third Leg is retired. I'm done with everything. Because for one, it's like, man, like when I first got into content, like I was doing it, you know what I'm saying, like just for, you know what I'm saying, like for the money, of course, and you know what I'm saying, like just for the excitement.
Yo, this nigga got on Aiden's stream to announce his retirement after he done fucked the whole game up.
So look, that's what I was about to say too. So he's announcing that he's actually retiring. Maybe I need to get Aiden Ross a string because Act doing a bunch of talking too. He getting on stream to announce that he's retiring, right? Oh, is this the whole thing? Yeah, this the whole thing right here. Dang, is Aiden gonna clip me though?
Nice to meet you, dude.
Let me see. Aiden might clip me though.
Just for, you know what I'm saying, like for the money, of course, and you know what I'm saying, like just for the. Okay.
Yo.
And you know what I'm saying, like just for the
My boy Max, he just texted me and said, please ask about Janet. I asked.
Stuff like that.
I know a lot of these workers.
I'm trying to
because
find.
Aiden's gonna get on.
Imagine if ChatGPT
I'm
and
trying to find a spot where we was just at, man. Y'all gotta, I got a little ADHD. So
Bad little she, bad little Ashley G, bad little she go.
You got a picture of her?
I do.
Here we go.
Give me 1 second.
All right.
Give me 1 second.
Also, to Aiden, I'm about to have these girls also to come on here to talk to you real quick.
100%.
Yeah. No, I don't know, Shawty.
Okay, you don't know
Shawty.
Shawty.
I don't know, Shawty.
Okay.
Like, there's also a few other things I also want to talk about too. So
whatever you want to talk about, let's have an open discussion. If you'd like to add the girls in now, I'm gonna.
Even with the whole content situation, like porn, OnlyFans content, I'm done with everything.
Oh, so you're retiring as a porn star? You're done.
Retiring. Gucci third leg is retired. I'm done with everything. Because for one, it's like, man, like when I first got into content, like I was doing it, like just for, like for the money, of course, and like just for the excitement it brought me at work. But just knowing how much situations, how much, like how much it's like kind of like it's affecting other people around me. It's like I personally like I don't care how much money I'm making off this. I personally would, like rather just lead a more peaceful life where it's like, really.
Hey, hello, can you hear me? Yo. Your mic. No, your mic. Are you muted?
He doing the whole press conference.
Try hanging up and come back in. Hang up and jump back in. Just hear me. Your mic up again.
Is there a way
there
that
we go. It's good.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
I'm about to
Send your Discord. Send the Discord of the girl to Tav. You guys have his number. Send it, and he'll add them in. So
her Discord link.
Send it to Tav. Send the Discord stuff to Tav, and he's gonna send it to my buddy Prismel, and then Prismel's gonna add her in here. You're just gonna I'm gonna create the group, and you're gonna have to join the new call. Join this new call I'm inviting you to.
All right, hold on, man.
Those profiles to Prismel, and he's gonna add them in. Okay, now just send the girls' profiles to.
Get my camera.
All right,
Gucci, this is to help clear things up because he's gonna start. It's academics. It goes everywhere.
All right, man. It's crazy. It's crazy how they try to slander black.
They trying to slander black man. I know, man. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, brother.
All right,
brother. Listen. I'm just here to get some clarity for the. You fucked the game up with this one, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Been whacking off to some of these hoes for a long time. I'm keeping it beat. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like a lot of my friends, they've been flying out OnlyFans bitches for a long time. They call me nervous. Like niggas just call me like, yo, this is like game 7 nervousness. Brother, I know you laughing, but I gotta ask. Brother, you ain't gonna sit up here and tell me that shorty bitches said they seen a goddamn pimple the size of Mount Everest on your no homo. Come on, bro. Like, so you tell me that was just random?
All right. For one, there's no as you see, there's a cut. Literally, it's damn near like the size of a like a little ass.
There's a lesion on your penis, brother. Like, listen,
wait, can I see it?
No.
He doing too much study. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to go see it, right? I'll take y'all's word for it. If y'all went to go look at it and y'all seen how it look or whatever, it's cool. I don't need to actually be the one to go look at it and see what it looked like. You feel what I'm saying?
I know. I'm looking up. Let me look it up. Let me find the picture of it. Hold on.
Let me show you something.
I gotta see.
I'm gonna show you. All right. You trying to tell me Alicia grows in one day? I mean, not in a day, but a couple hours.
Brother.
We filmed 4 videos that day.
Yeah.
Pimple was there before. How come you can't see it, but you see it on the last video? So that happens aggressive, like aggressive aura, like.
Well, I mean, all right. Let's start with your explanation first. You said there was an open cut. Number one, and I do think this is awakening for everything that's happening in the OnlyFans community. It's just not as regulated as like the porn industry, which is primarily based in.
And just think about this, y'all. Like going off of what Ack is like going into right now. It's so many like people that's doing like so. It's just like the music industry or the media industry or anything else. You got so many independent content creators that's doing like this type of content now that is not being regulated like like the other industry would have been. Like so, like I might just have a camera at home and me and my girl or my girls or whoever I'm, getting down with like that, we might just get busy. And that's I'm uploading it on these different websites, right? So imagine, or platforms. So imagine how many people is actually doing that like in real time. And imagine how many people is actually walking around with like stuff that they can't get rid of right now, based off of like what we listen to at this particular point, where like he's been slept with over 3,000 people. How long did he have this situation? Because even if it's just the HSV1, you still been going down on females, so you could get possibly giving it to them that way.
In LA.
Wait, chat. That
do you think it was safe for you to have somebody with the open cut on your penis, bro?
Thing about it is, knowing the situation she was in,
questions.
I literally told her. She literally said she needed 4 videos. Like she literally said, "I like my."
Wait, what did you told her? So you told her, "Yo, my penis."
I literally look. I literally said, "I have a cut on my." I have a cut on my penis.
Oh my god.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna be honest though. I'm just trying to get some details right, because shout out to my boy Aiden, but Aiden trying to get a platform to talk. We just gotta get to the truth. You gotta tell me if she's lying, because Aiden finna get on. Yo, Aiden, I might have the plug. We might get on here tonight.
Okay.
Hold on. She said you told her that you cut yourself shaving, but hair don't grow on your. That shit was crazy.
Well, I don't know nobody that would shave it, but like, I don't know, like around the back end, you know what I mean? Like, in a lot of dudes in that industry do that to make it look like it's give you a lot more, you know what I mean, size or whatever. But shaving it, yeah, I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, it goes on my. I'll show y'all right now. No, it doesn't.
No homo.
No, I'll show you. Don't even.
Ack ain't even got on no shoes. Hold on, man. Ack off the hook. Ack ain't even got on no shoes up in his studio.
But hair don't grow on your. That shit was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. Yo,
Ack ain't got on their pair of shoes right now.
It goes on my. I'll show y'all right now. No, it doesn't.
No homo.
No, I'll show you. Don't even.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have some hair.
It does. I can vouch. Hair grows on my. It grows on my. I'm a vouch. It does. It goes on my.
Yo.
You don't sit here and tell me hair, bro.
Now don't show it.
All right, nah. This. All right, damn, man, I got it.
With a song.
I killed it, y'all. Hey, that's one of my favorite YouTubers right now, right there too. Hold on, I'll go back.
Nice to meet you, dude.
Where was we at?
Think about.
He's right. There's probably dozens of girls. You said there was. Wait. Yo, my penis.
I literally look. I literally said I have a cut on my. I have a cut on my penis.
Oh my god.
Now, hold on. I'm gonna be honest though. I'm just trying to get some details right, because shout out to my boy Aiden, but Aiden trying to get a platform to talk. We just gotta get to the truth. You gotta tell me if she's lying, because Aiden finna get on. Yo, Aiden, I might have the plug. We might get on here tonight.
Okay.
Hold on. She said you told her that you cut yourself shaving, but hair don't grow on your. That shit was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, it goes on my. I'll show y'all right now. No, it doesn't.
No homo.
No, I'll show you. Don't even.
You're gonna have some hair.
It does. I can vouch. Hair grows on my. It grows on my. I'm a vouch. It does. It grows on my.
Yo.
You don't sit here and tell me hair, bro.
Now don't show it. No, don't show it. Please don't show it.
Wait, bro. So you're telling me when you're shaving up your shaft?
Yes, I gotta shave everything.
No, I will vouch. Hair grows on my penis too.
I'm gonna keep it real. AK, I don't know if you noticed, but if you shave, it grows like 2 inches, bro. Like no funny. It's like,
bro, hold on. We're talking about on the shaft. Like, yes. We're not talking about pubic hair.
On my life, it grows on my shaft. I swear, my life, it does. On my it does. Wait, I'm gonna send you it. What?
Act think they trolling, but nah. On some real talk, like I said, they do that to get more length, to make it look longer or appear longer than it actually is.
Come here.
Okay, no, don't do that.
How are you gonna say don't do that when I can go find your right now if I wanted to? Come on, bro.
Wait, I'm not trying to get TMI. So how did you? So like
Adam, Adam,
you said there was
How come nobody's literally ever like accused me? Like this is the first.
Okay, hold on. I got an answer for that. Here's the thing. From what I don't know a lot of these workers. I only interact with some of these whores when I'm trying to fly them out. I really think that the OnlyFans market is some really nasty bitches. Okay, here's the reality of it. This woman who came out to accuse you, she probably, you know, and I'm not saying you have it, but let's say her story is right. There's probably dozens of girls who wouldn't, because you know the girl who came out, like, first of all, you're saying you don't have it. So she looks stupid.
Someone said act
so
on a
why
pussy.
would other women come out and speak up and say anything if they know that their career is going to be done? Nobody's going to be down to say, I caught it and it's from him. This girl who's trying to be a whistleblower, bro, who the f is about to go to her OnlyFans and whack off to her having all type of shit now? You get what I'm saying? So she's not helping herself. So I think she...
Yeah, her career is done. Like, everybody involved, everybody that he even, like, then did a video with at this point is questionable to actually be, you know what I mean, infected. I know, but I know for a fact people still was in the girl, what's her name, Danae Davis. People still was in her DMs and stuff trying to do content with her. Matter of fact, another content creator actually still did a video with her after talking to her about the situation. And if we can get to that, you know what I mean, we're going to get to that.
She's speaking up, basically saying, you probably got other women who got infected. They're just not speaking up. And I mean, that kind of...
Yeah, I would believe that. But then again, I have multiple women that I recently just filmed with that got tested and their results showed negative.
Oh, no, but all right, I mean, we don't have to get into some of the health shit when it comes to that, but we all know testing for HSV2 is very temperamental, right? Like, first of all, even if they do a blood test, which is supposed to be the accurate test, and by the way, I read all this through watching them little workers like do their little spaces today and watch health providers talk to them, is you get false positives. The point is this, because I want to stay on, like, nigga, we seen something on that video, right? You say you filmed 4 scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Who the f says mid-scene, yo, let me shave mid-scene? Like
I never said that. I never said that. I feel like you're getting the story wrong now.
No, what she said, you told her it was from shaving. You said
Chat
hair grows
right
like
now.
dick,
Send me the
and
girl's
you
Instagram. I'm
shave
gonna get her on
your
stream
shaft.
tonight.
Now,
Send me the girl's IG right now.
You also said earlier, you said, well, she was giving me head and her teeth is a little bit aggressive. So your official story is that she bit your...
He definitely said that, but I'm going to let him answer. Hold on.
I was shaving, got injured. A small injury turns into a more bigger, you know what I'm saying, cut. When, of course, she was giving me oral. One scene, 2 scene, 3rd scene, 4th scene, like, it's going to kind of, like, get bigger. The cut's going to get bigger. I never said I was cutting my mid-scene and said, oh, let's shoot. No, that doesn't make no sense.
So, and by the way, again, I think it's because it's herpes and there's a taboo with it. And also people don't really understand how it's tested for and how, like, first of all, somebody could have it and be asymptomatic, right? So,
yeah, that's the thing.
I get why everything's viral about it, but you're saying that you 100%, hand on the Bible, you have never had any type of outbreak, right? And again, you've never had an outbreak before. And that particular thing that was caught, because there's a part of me thinking...
Oh, wait, no, she didn't.
Like, dude, I Googled you. I never heard about you before, respectfully. You know what I mean? And, you know, I don't know too much about male, but I hear you run that scene. Like, you know, a lot of girls want to collab with you. Apparently, she wanted to collab with you because of your name. Brother, it kind of, like, part of me kind of feels like, bro, she's a small creator. You the nigga who got all the clout, all the girls, they need you more than you need them. That you probably was like, yeah, I got an outbreak, but f this bitch. Like, yo, bro, she gonna either have to deal with her or whatever. And you probably did keep it a little bit 100 with her, like, yo, bro, you see what's up. And she, you know, thirsty for the collab, still went ahead with it. Now she's trying to expose you. Here's my thing, though, right? Like, you're coming on Aiden's stream to categorically deny that you never had herpes, ever.
Never.
Okay, so hold on a second. Can we bring in the other girl?
I don't see. Let me see where we at. We at 26:31. I don't see how he just answered that question like that when he just showed us these test results. Let me see. Where he tested positive for HSV1. Like, so he said that he's never. Nah, you got it, bro.
That you never had herpes, ever.
Never.
Okay, so hold on a second. Can we bring in the other girl? Actually, he has girls here that he's worked with. When did you work with the girls, by the way?
Did they DM you? I mean, did they send you?
Prismel, did you get the girls' Discord? So, okay, let's see. Let's see. And when was the last time that you had?
He ain't gonna let her on there, though. He ain't gonna let the girl on there.
5 weeks ago.
Hey, by the way, can I ask you, if all this is cap, right? Two things come to mind. she's saying something that could you know, ruin your reputation. Have you thought about suing? And number two, why would you quit doing porn if it's not true?
Only because, for one, it's like stuff like this has happened.
What's
a lot.
up, Majestic?
Like,
What's popping?
Accusations and okay, bro. Like you gotta like, come on. Like, what you doing?
Real quick, tell your manager to hit my manager. My manager's asking. I need the Discord. Tell your manager to send it over to my manager.
I bet. So
wait, so yeah, that's actually to answer that question, or you get to that question. So yeah, what makes you just basically want to call this quits? Like what like, you know, if you basically are proven innocent, then why would you call it quits? Why would you not continue to work? Because then your name is as hot as it possibly can be, so you can make more porn and make the most money you've ever made. So why would you call it quits?
I mean, for one, I've already made enough to retire, but then again, it's like it's not really about that. I'm more so just trying to really protect.
Man, they killing the game, man.
My piece.
He said he made enough to retire, and I think she gonna say something about how much money she done made doing that too.
Family's peace, and people around me peace. I feel like ever since, you know what I'm saying, I got into the whole world of content, it's been a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot to deal with, and it's like there's a lot more I want to do in my life. Like content was not the first thing I wanted to even do in my life. Like this is something I just kind of like fell into my hands, you know what I'm saying, when I met Tiana Trump. But at the end of the day, it's like, what can I say? I'm ready for the next chapter, honestly.
And by the way, I do want to ask, because again, you're seasoned in this, right?
Yeah.
You know how people would react to it, right? Like when she posted that up, there's obviously, I feel like there was a lot of education given out this week when people are trying to figure out what's what. But even if I'm going by your story, you say, you know, you had a small cut by a razor, I guess, and then her teeth got a little bit more in tune and then made it worse. So it looked like that by the fourth scene. Did you not like review the content to be like, yo, this is gonna think I'm burning? Like, yo, this is your career, of course, at the time, right? Like, wouldn't you be like, yo, bro, I don't want to put this out because if Nick, like, obviously we know when watching porn, unless they're Aiden, they're not looking at your penis. Aiden watches all penis, trust me.
Well, no, I'll explain it. I actually personally, I don't look. Well, I have to see it in the porno for sure. I can't watch girls finger themselves. I'll be real. I need to watch her get penetrated by a penis. But in particularly, like speaking, like I'm sure a lot of people are like that as well.
Right,
it's better for me to
knowing like basic said history, right? If I was having sex with the girl, right, and say, you know, all right, let's say it was a shaving issue, but it looked like it could be misinterpreted as herpes, why would I put that video? Second of all, it's kind of like, think about like say you were peeing on a girl, golden shower, your pee look cloudy. You don't say, yo, that looked like you might have like chlamydia or some other shit. Did you not look at it and be like, that looks crazy? Because everyone's online and they're like, that looks crazy.
Yo, Ack. It's up to you, Gucci. We can have those girls in, but Danae Davis would like to come in Discord right now. But if you don't want to have her, if you okay, tomorrow then or whatever, we'll do you and Danae tomorrow.
I have my guest already.
Yeah, hold on. Have you thought about legal action? Because she's accused you. I know they're now throwing around allegedly, but she's accusing you of having an infecting, which, by the way, that would be a crime, right? So if you are aware that you are diagnosed with herpes and you are intentionally disseminating that virus to other individuals without asking them if they are in consent of having sex with you, knowing that you've contracted it, you are actually committing a crime. She's accusing you of doing such. Have you thought about, you know, clearly you don't want to get on the stream now with her. Are you thinking about like maybe even legally forcing her to either backtrack on that, shutting up, or maybe even pursuing just further legal actions to make sure she's not going to keep saying this shit about you? Because she's saying you're spreading it.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
I want to get these.
I've already been with it. After my result tomorrow, I definitely will.
I'm trying.
Gucci, let's get.
So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find his Twitter page to see if he ever posted his. I can't find his Twitter page. I just want to see if he posted his results. Let me go on IG because I know Twitter gonna be looking crazy. Let me
these girls in that you wanted me to interview and ask about, at least before a decision is made, or opinions are made. I want to obviously see what you wanted to bring in here. You had some girls that you wanted to interview. Hello?
I'm editing right now.
Okay, well, if you just send their Discords, yeah. And after this, Danae is down to do it as well.
We here, brother. Locked in.
Yeah, so. Ack, what you thinking, bro?
Here's the thing. So, I've never met him. I've never met her. I'm going by what everyone is saying. I was essentially skeptical, right? Because the first thing I said, if a dude, like, let me tell you, like, I've had an injury to my penis before. I'll tell you how it happened. And it was the zipper. Like, like your zipper caught in some shit. I've never shaved shaft. I'm talking about shaft. I've never
Yeah, he never posted no results from his test. Let's fast forward though, man. Let's fast forward a little bit. Let's get to. Hold on, let me see.
I usually get my results like 2 p.m., 3 p.m.
And by the way, Gucci, like, so in the porn community, they use like the same testing facility, right?
So,
I was asking her.
Real quick.
It seems like she was confident that you didn't have an outbreak, but I'm wondering how confident is she that she knows for a fact that you don't have the virus at all?
Okay, so is that a question for me?
So it's really for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening.
How confident am I that he does not have the virus at all? I don't know because I would have to see his current test results, which I mean, clearly we're all waiting for. The world is waiting for these test results.
Right. Gucci, what time tomorrow will you have the results?
I want to say afternoon, only because I know mornings, you know what I'm saying, like kind of usually backtrack.
So this wasn't last night. This stream actually was like 2 nights ago. And I go to his Instagram page, right? Because we're not going to go to his, let me see, Linktree. What all links he got? Gucci, YouTube, Vids, Patreon, TikTok, Twitter name, fan. He do rental cars too. So, I mean, you would think it would either be on his Twitter or his Instagram, right? And we really can't show the Twitter, but here goes Instagram, and he ain't posted a damn thing about test results in here. No test results on there. I mean, you could go to his Twitter, but yeah, ain't nothing on his Twitter. This is the last thing he posted on Twitter. Asking should he collab with her. That's it. Ain't nothing else on his Twitter. So essentially, Gucci hasn't posted any test results, which says a lot. He said that he would have his test results back in 2 days or something like that.
Okay, so is that a question for you?
No, not 2 days. 12 hours or something.
So it's really for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Which I mean,
Gucci, what time tomorrow will you have the results?
I want to say afternoon, only because I know mornings, you know what I'm saying, like kind of usually backtrack. I usually get my results like 2 p.m., 3 p.m.
And by the way, Gucci, like, so in the porn community, they use like the same testing facility, right? Are you using that same testing facility, or are you using a private one where you have to? Because I think when they use this one, go ahead.
There's 3 common places that a lot of people go.
Innocent or guilty, chat.
Get tested. Mine, most familiar place is gonna be Empower Testing. It's a Black owned in Atlanta. I go to talent testing usually when I'm in Miami or let's say like LA, because I know it comes back quicker. Then when I'm just like, you know what I'm saying, back home, I go to my regular doctor.
So the one that you're waiting for tomorrow, because I believe what people have told me is that the talent testing one actually populates that other people could see it. That's within the industry. Are you going to that one or Empower, as you said, or are you going to your own private physician?
My own private.
So if you're going to your own private physician, it's then upon you, like, how can we verify? Because again, your private physician can't.
Yeah, definitely.
How will we be able to verify?
I believe I just have to pull up on my phone. Honestly, you can't fake the truth on the phone, you know. The truth is right there.
Yeah. I think this dude actually knows that he has this virus or whatever. I'm trying to fast forward because I think we didn't kind of heard enough. And Act really just going to keep going back and forth with him about it. Let me get up out of here. Let me see, when do she actually come on? Yeah, let's go back to Act stream.
Check this.
Now this is when she, like, this video I'm about to play right now is when she actually is going to tell her side of it, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. We ain't looking bad right now. We ain't looking bad at all. We ain't that active in the chat, but we got a few people watching. We ain't looking bad.
And this is why I was calling you way earlier when I initially said I wanted to be a part of this. I felt like I knew what his angle was gonna be, and I think he's doing the angle. Hey, listen, the girl that came out and said this, I don't know if she thought about it. I don't know if this is Danae joining now, but she had to realize the dude is not gonna come on here and be like, yo, of course I gave it to her. If anything, he was gonna be like, yeah, that nasty bitch caught it from somebody else. I might be.
And that's exactly what he's doing too.
Victim. So again, you know, and this was the only part I wanted to ask. I'm not a journalist in that sense.
But in all honesty, though, man, like he caught it from somebody else. Somebody had to give it to him too. You know what I mean? It ain't like he it ain't like he, you know, just made it up in the back of his house and, you know what I mean, and then just start passing it out to people. But the thing is knowing that you got it and not actually, you know what I mean, putting yourself in a situation to where you ain't giving it to nobody else. That's the issue. Like when you know you got it and then you still out doing stuff with other people.
But I asked some question because I think he was going to spin the public with them not knowing about like HSV2 in the sense of, yeah, you could seemingly not have it, but have it. You get what I'm saying? And because he came on here saying that he had a 2023 test, but he's talking about HSV1, right? And he's like, well, you know, everybody got like a cold sore. No, we're talking about genital herpes here. So
correct. HSV2, which is HSV2. Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, Danae, how are you?
I'm actually more than great now, actually. Thank you guys so much for giving him a platform to do this. I really am so grateful. You guys don't understand how much this just helped me with my situation. So I just want to express admiration. I know academics, you may not like OnlyFans models, but you are doing an amazing thing for us. I don't want to cry. I don't want to get emotional on here. I just want to state facts.
Okay.
And else.
100%. And again, it only makes sense to have you on. I obviously want to hear both sides. And, you know, I don't know, were you being sarcastic by saying thank you to platforming him, or are you actually being serious?
No, I'm being so serious.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of girls that have been in the same circumstance as me, and they just haven't conjured up the confidence. They didn't have the people around them to tell them, like, listen, it's okay that you went through this. And I was blessed enough to be in that predicament where my mother was like, listen, I'm behind you full-fledged. I have friends that are behind me 100% waiting to drop videos and proof and everything like that. So it's just like, I literally can't express my gratitude enough, you guys. Like, yeah.
So talk us through, hold on, talk us through exactly everything. Let's go from the beginning. I want to know because obviously, you know, tomorrow his results come out and yeah. So I want to know like from the jump exactly, if you don't mind telling the story for everyone that doesn't know. Go ahead.
So as far as the story with Gucci goes, basically, as many people know, Deshae Frost gave me the opportunity to go on his show.
Damn, Deshae name is bad right now. Y'all might not know who Deshae is, man. I'll be watching vlogs and shit. His name bad right now. Like, just to be associated with this.
And there I broadcasted my personality. I made a name for myself through what we did on the stream and everything like that. And can I clear up this speculation real quick about Deshae?
Yeah, do that.
So me and Deshae did have sex, protected while we were on his show in November of 2023. I contracted HSV2 February 10th, 2024. I did not know that I had it until late March. I cannot give you the exact date yet. I have to go to Piedmont Urgent Care and get that exact date so I can have that exact receipt for you, right? Yeah. The last time me and him had vaginal sex was November of 2023. So he does not have HSV.
You said vaginal sex. Did you guys later on have oral sex?
Yes.
Okay. And when did you guys have oral sex?
June.
Okay, a few months ago.
Oh, Deshae. Hold on. Let's go back. I might have missed that because I'm over here looking on Instagram.
Right? Yeah. The last time me and him had vaginal sex was November of 2023. So he does not have HSV.
You said vaginal sex. Did you guys later on have oral sex?
Yes.
Hating crazy.
Okay. And when did you guys have oral sex?
June.
Okay. A few months ago.
Okay. Hey man, so again, there's gonna be a lot of sex education that's kind of have to be given to like the mass audience who just don't know. There's a lot of taboo stuff. So you said you contracted it from your knowledge in February. How could you prove, or how would you be able to prove when you contracted it? Because from my understanding of that virus is that someone may have it for a unlimited amount of time, but might only know once they have an outbreak. So how did you know that you contracted at that time, as opposed to maybe you had it all along and the symptoms presented itself at that time that you then went to the urgent care and got tested?
Oh, damn it. I got y'all, man. We're going to get rid of these ads this week, man. I got y'all, man.
So with collaborating with Gucci, Gucci was the first person I've ever seen an active lesion on, or a lesion ever in my life, with a sexual partner that I've engaged with. A friend of mine, whenever I was in high school, contracted HSV, and I saw her lesions, but it looked nothing like his. It was brand new. It was not a healed sore or nothing. He was the first person I've ever had sex with that I saw something like that with. Not only that, a few days, my first time that I ever experienced any kind of irritant was 5 days after I first had sex with Gucci. On February 15th, I thought that I split open my vagina because whenever we were having sex, I couldn't finish because it hurt so bad.
Damn. Ugh. He done messed the coochie up. He out here ruining good coochie.
I literally thought that I split it open. It started bleeding and everything. I was so dry whenever everything happened. It literally was so confusing to me. And by then, I had already asked him what it was on his penis. No, I did not ask him the first time we had sex what it was on.
But the crazy part about it is, though, hold on. You can actually, if you watch the video, you see her doing her thing with her mouthpiece on Gucci, which is crazy for Danae because she said her and Danae had vaginal, but they also had oral later on in the year after she contracted it in June. That was June of this year. Well, she was capping Gucci off with the big sore on the side of his shaft. For one, how did you not see that if you got your whole face down there? You didn't see it. It didn't like ring a bell like, hold on, something ain't right about this. And then how can you actually say Danae ain't got nothing when you capped him off after capping off Gucci? I don't know. It's wild. This whole story is crazy. Keep in mind, he said he got over 3,000 bodies. She said she had over 40 before she actually started hooking up with Gucci.
On him. But it was his job as a person who knows, and I don't care what you say, Gucci, like, respectfully, you know that you lie. You have ran yourself in circles on the stream all night.
Can we go through that portion? Because he said you were aware of the open sore or cut or lesion. He said he had told you that, and you had said, I watched some of your videos, you said that he had told you that he nicked himself while shaving his shaft, and he came on the stream to say, after that, because y'all filmed 5 scenes, and you could confirm and deny any of these things I'm saying, but I'm just stating what he said. He said maybe while you were giving him fellatio, your teeth worsened the open cut that made it appear like that on the last video. What's your response to all that, man? My response is that he did not say anything about his lesion or his sore whenever we first engaged in sexual contact. At all? It wasn't at all. It wasn't until February 14th. Did you notice it? Did you notice it? Huh? Did you notice? I did. Yes, I did see it. My thought process whenever I was coming into it was this was my first professional collab. The collaborations that I had prior were all romantic.
Hold on, they're saying Big Meech had been released? All right, let me look for that. Hold on, let me look for that.
Partners that I was comfortable enough to have sex with on camera. He was the first person that I ever had sex with that I did not know prior. And not only that, he was somebody that I was watching online and that I was fantasizing over for the longest. So whenever I got there, I assumed that it was a safe space.
What did you think it was? Because you did see it. So what did you think that it was?
I honestly, whenever I was going into it, I really didn't think much of it. It wasn't. So what's crazy is the reason what made me ask is because I don't know if I can show the videos anymore, right? But it changed. What it was the first day that I met him turned into 3 different things. I didn't know what it was.
No, somebody in the chat is asking, did he produce his STD results yet? Nah, we just went over that. I went to his Instagram page, Twitter. He ain't produced no results yet. It's safe to say that he probably does have HSV too.
What that was on his dick. At first, it was just one little circle. And you can see in the pictures that I posted in that black outfit, you can see that the lesion looked like one little scab. If you scroll over with me in the pink dress, that was the day, February 14th, the day that I asked. You can see that the lesion turned into 3 separate placements.
Just asking for clarification. So when I was listening to him, and maybe, I don't know if Aiden got a different conception of what he was saying. So you said y'all filmed several times. I thought it was the same day. You're saying this was over several days.
Yes. How many days? I filmed with Vinci. The first day we filmed 3 sets. 3 sets. So it was the one that went mega viral with the tan and blue outfit, and then we filmed the black set with the black and the fishnets, and then we filmed another set in the same B&B with red. We filmed 3 sets that day. That day he invited me to fly out to Houston and spend the week with him. And
she came with like documentation, like not documentation, but she came with dates, times. She's able to say, listen, go to my page, look at the picture that I posted on Twitter. You can see this. You can see the lesions. This is what I had on. This is where we was at. I was on my way to Houston. Like, she definitely sounds a lot more convincing than him. I didn't see the situation with Big Meech on the blogs. So I'm looking now.
I agree.
Okay.
I packed up my bags. I packed up my Airbnb, and I literally flew out there. And there we filmed 2 sets. 3, actually. One was one in the red set. Another one was while I had a pink dress on, and the other one was a threesome while we were drunk.
And it was in Houston that you said, "Hey, your penis looked like this the first night, but now you're noticing some difference." That's what you're saying, right?
First, I want to talk to you about 8 sleep.
Hey, academics commentary is wild, man.
I said, no, that's not how it went. I literally, whenever I was laying there, I noticed, because over time, I noticed that he was like messing with himself, right? I noticed that he would like put his hand down there. Now I know he was itching it.
So he was itching it. You saw him itch it. You saw him start to itch it.
I saw him put his hand down there and fix himself. And now I know that that's a discreet way to scratch your herpes sore.
Man, not scratch your herpes sore, man. This is getting wild, y'all. Hit that like button, though.
So I asked him, I was like, hey, what is that on your dick? I didn't say, oh, it changed over time. No, I just said.
Okay, at some point she asked him about it. I'm just wondering why she didn't ask him when the first time, because you clearly can see what the hell is going on.
What is that on your dick? He said, oh, I cut myself while shaving. I said, oh, that's crazy. But Aiden, I completely believe you whenever you say that you get hair on your dick. I have an ex that had hair on his dick. So whenever I heard that, I was like, no, I've met a man that had hair on his dick before. And I know it's very rare because I've had numerous sexual partners in the past. There's only one man that I came in contact with that had that, but it's still possible. And you guys can get a doctor to come on here and talk about it. It's
that's
real.
why, that's why you were kind of like not really like freaking out, because you thought, oh wow, maybe that's just what it was. I understand.
He's one of the biggest porn stars in the game.
So you're thinking like, oh, there's no way, because he's one of the biggest porn stars in the game. There's no way he could have that. Got it.
I'm 19 years old. This is my first collaboration. I didn't even know that I was supposed to go to talent testing or clear. Bianca Blue, actually, the person that you brought up here, I actually had a conversation with her a little bit afterwards. I would have to check what date it was, but I already told her that he had herpes. She was there the night before I linked up with him. If we compare dates, she was there the night before. If not, she was there 2 nights before. But she was in that range.
Wait,
she was there. And
do you believe he had sex with her during that time?
He had sex with her while he had that outbreak, but she didn't see it. She told me herself she didn't see it. Okay. Even whenever we spoke about it. And I showed her the videos. She actually saw more videos than the rest of the world saw. She was like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? She even confirmed to me, yeah, that looks like herpes.
This is insane. Keep in mind, these people is like 20, 21, 19. I think she was 19 years old when this happened.
Why she's not going to sit up here and say, I don't think he has herpes. She's not going to say that. She's not going to corroborate his story because she knows what I told her back whenever I was still devastated about what happened to me.
Do you think she got paid off, or do you think she's just keeping her mouth shut for a specific reason? Why would she say otherwise?
I have no idea. I don't know this girl from really a can of paint. This was just somebody that I wanted to let aware because she was a collaboration of his. After I caught HSV, I actually reached out to numerous porn stars. I met some porn stars in person, like on a whim, randomly, and I told them my story. This story was not necessarily a secret amongst the porn community, especially if I came across you and I came in contact with you. I did tell. I told as many people as I could. It just didn't get far enough.
Got it.
Hey, I have a theory, and I'm gonna parlay into a question. So, if what you're saying is right, and even about this Bianca Blue girl who was just on here, and she might have been exposed to it. Who knows if she did contract the virus, or who knows if she had the virus already, because we all know how the virus presents itself.
Young P just ruined. Man, you right. Hey, somebody in the chat said, Young P just ruined, shaking my head.
I think the question here also becomes...
But listen, I'm going to be real with you, though. She has to be accountable, too. Like, I mean, of course, like, dude tripping. You know what I mean? You know you got this. Even after testing positive for the HSV1, you were so thirsty to keep getting money that you kept performing, because again, even the HSV1, which is dealing with the mouth, you can spread it to somebody's private area by giving them head. So even with that, you still was risking giving somebody something, right? But these people wanted that money so bad, man. You risk your whole like really at this point to get money. You actually subjected yourself to actually contracting something that you're gonna carry with you the rest of your life. That's wild.
Comes because I have a theory that there's, and that's why I asked him. I said, how many people you think are in this industry, especially of OnlyFans, that you think might have the virus, that might just be selected to say, hey, okay, you know, Danae wants to shoot with me. I'm having an outbreak. I'm gonna just tell her next week when I'm good, or 2 weeks, whatever the timing is.
Hey, would you?
All right, yeah, we gotta get these views up because I gotta pay for this YouTube shit.
You're the most vocal person that's out in it, and here's a question. Why did you out it? And do you think that there are people that are being silent? Because there's almost a scarlet letter on you right now, while other people are like, yeah, he gave me the joint too, but I'm gonna keep it low because I'm still gonna be able to work. Now, when people think of you, they instantly think of that.
Hey, that YouTube Premium shit like $18.99 a month right now, man.
So basically, it was built up over time. Whenever I first contracted the virus, I really did want to speak out. But because of the people around me, the people I was messing with and everything like that, they didn't want, like what's going on right now, they didn't want the world to think they had herpes too, because I had herpes. So I was really saving other people's asses that I was around. And also, I was also way too afraid to just come out because OnlyFans is my main source of income. I am the breadwinner in my family. Even at 19, 20 years old, I was still the breadwinner in my family. My mom was being assisted and everything like that. I didn't just feel comfortable going out and saying, oh yeah, I had herpes. Victims of sexual assault, victims of things like this don't just come out blatantly immediately. Even then, even whenever I wanted to, didn't mean that I was going to go and do it. So it was just something in my heart that I knew that I wanted to do.
So you speaking up now, what's changed, right? Obviously the whole world is, you're not, by the way, I want to let you know, it's very, I'm gonna let you speak on your, you know, what you want to speak on. Actually, no, matter of fact, I'll hold my thought. You tell me what you're just about to say. Go ahead.
Okay, so about a month ago, the only other man that I publicly had unprotected sex with after I caught herpes, Touch Money V, he does not have herpes either.
So the only other man that she had unprotected sex with after she contracted. Let's go.
He called me and he was like, I need to let you know something that's been weighing on me. There's another girl saying that Gucci gave her herpes, but she's not going to come out and say it. It's this white girl, and I don't necessarily want to say her name. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy.
Well, you already saying names. You might as well just tell us all the names.
Because that is her story and what she wants to tell. But there were rumors that he already gave somebody else herpes, right? And so I was like, oh my gosh. So I was right. Because whenever I first caught it, I was like, what if he's doing it to a ton of people? And then after that, he had a collaboration that I noticed, and she's some porn star's baby mother or something like that. And I noticed that she quit OnlyFans after working with him. That's another thing that I noticed. And then he posted a collaboration with a girl that I was mutually associated with online. She was another girl that I was afraid possibly got exposed to HSV2. And at that time, it was to the point where it was like, I felt like if I found out another girl caught it after me, it would destroy me. And if I'm being honest, it has happened. And there are people that they know that it was him. But as far as their careers, they're not willing to jeopardize their reputation. They're not willing to change their career right now. They don't want the hate that's going on, because I'm sure everybody is watching what's going on, how people are talking about me and my situation. These girls don't want to be publicly humiliated. There are other women that are too afraid to speak up. And eventually, after this live stream, I have a really good feeling that they might come out and say what they need to say.
It's going to be like a Diddy situation. I mean, you know, that could be true. A lot of times when people are scared to say something, scared to come out, because you got to think about it. These people is making a lot of money. So in my mind, most of the people is not wanting to come out because they don't want it to affect their bags on OnlyFans.
That's basically why.
Real quick, how many girls would you say that have associated themselves with Gucci that you think may have it?
That I think, or that I know so far?
That you know so far.
Both.
Well, allegedly no, whatever, because I don't necessarily know if these girls are completely telling the truth, but I do believe them. Right now, I have 3 people confirmed that are telling me that they got it from him. And tested positive after they collabed with him. All of which are on the
that's why he ain't posted them damn results yet.
Fence about pressing charges.
and that's the question I got in the title. I think I think I changed it a couple times, but should he actually be facing jail time for actually giving these girls this stuff and like knowing that he has it and continuously having unprotected with them in this industry? I really don't know if this is. I know when like I done seen stories where people had like some of the other more serious viruses like HIV and stuff like that, where they were knowingly going around giving it to people. I did see where those type of people did like get charged with certain charges, but I wonder if the same rules apply for like this particular situation right here, because they are engaging in like an industry where you are agreeing to actually lay down with somebody, but damn, so I guess you would have to. I guess it must be laws where you got to disclose your medical like issues that you may have. I don't know.
But I want to say something, and I want to show something real quick, just because he did try to just say that weird stuff about, oh yeah, she probably gave it to me. So I'm gonna go on my Quest Diagnostics. Mind you, I did not know about talent testing or Clear whenever this happened. So I'm gonna log in because this man for some reason didn't want to show himself logging in. Little reminder, if you go on Twitter, you'll see that he was known whenever his name was Mandingo Gucci for faking his test results. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind. If you do your research on him, but watch, it's signing in. Give me a second.
Let me look that up and see. Mandingo Gucci.
But I will show you that March 1st, 2024, I was still negative for HSV2 and HSV1.
And then what was the date that you tested positive for it?
I can't tell you yet. As soon as I call, because I will call the place. I did not get an actual. Okay. I didn't get on here. I got a phone call that I tested positive for it.
Imagine if ChatGPT and Canva had a baby. That's at creative.
Oh man, who is this dude?
It's not working. Hold on, give me a second. It's literally loading.
Sure.
I don't know why this is being crazy. But
someone said, can you ask about the Melt situation? Did you? Because I know who Melt is. Is that somebody that you had sex with, not knowing that you had HSV2, or what happened with that?
Well, respectfully, I really didn't want to talk about that man because he is clout chasing. He's actually started to burn a lot of bridges with people in the industry for some reason.
Okay.
I'm not really sure why.
Hey, so I wanted to
talk about him too.
You and
hold on. She got it right here. Let's see.
Okay, so we're gonna scroll to 3/1/3/1/24.
Before we see it. Yep.
View.
Okay.
Wait a second. So I want you to see hepatitis B. So we're gonna go to HSV1 and 2. I was still negative.
Got it.
For both.
Got it.
3/1/2024. Gucci, if you get that positive result tomorrow, you did not get it from me, boo. Respectfully.
But how much do you trust that he's going to his private physician rather than like one of these industry standards? He said he's going to a private physician, so he's gonna have to share his results rather than
So like I asking a good question, because I was thinking the same thing when he said that. Salute to you, homie. I see you in the chat. I was actually wondering though why he didn't want to go to one of the industry standard testing sites, because basically in the industry, when you go to these certain testing sites, they'll post your results for you to the public. That way it's not like you going to a private physician and you may be able to like doctor up your own medical results and say that you don't have anything.
Something that could be verified, or something that's more industry standard. What's your thoughts about that?
My thoughts is he's been literally documented as a liar. Like there are numerous accounts saying that he's lied to people's faces. So I don't trust him in the slightest bit. Not a word that this man says anymore I will ever believe unless I, one, have proof from not only him, but a third party that has nothing to do with his personal life.
All right, let me pause for a minute. All right, so I do see content, and we're gonna get into that too. Shout out to the GD network for that info. We're gonna get to that.
Nothing. That is the only time I will believe that anything that comes out of his mouth. I know that I it from
Danae, are you going to continue to be doing OnlyFans and content like that? To that matter, are you going to continue to do so even though you tested positive for HSV2? I just want to know, what does the future look like for you?
So as far as collaborations, I've stopped for months. The last collaboration that I had was with Touch Money V a couple months ago. I think it was about 3 months ago. I have not done an actual sexual collaboration in a couple months. I do not plan on continuing collabs. I do plan on keeping my OnlyFans up And I may drop content if I choose to, but that is now something that I do want to leave behind because it has caused some trauma in my life. And I also...
Can I ask you about that last collab? You said the last collab with Touch Money V. That was after you reportedly contracted the virus. Were you upfront with him and saying, "Hey"?
All right, so I think we done kind of heard enough of this particular topic or story. The conversation is basically should he go to jail or not, and yeah, I don't know, man. Hopefully, Sexy Red ain't got that thing. He got a long list of females. This list is crazy. Of females who he allegedly had been with, who may have contracted this thing, man. Damn. I mean, some of them is kind of bad too, but that's the lifestyle they chose to do. They chose to be workers. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what happens. Let me go to this news though real quick, y'all, man. It's being reported by the Jasmine brand that Big Meech from BMF has been released from prison. The actual, let me see, hold on. Let me move this around a little bit. What am I? Hold on, display capture. All right, get that going. All right, it's saying that he was released from prison. Now, according to the caption, it says, "We have learned Demetrius Big Meech Flannery has been released from prison. As previously reported, the Black Mafia co-founder was convicted of operating a national continual criminal enterprise and conspiracy to launder money. It says the scam started in the 90s and repeatedly brought in more than $270 million. Federal agents shut down BMF in 2007. Now, I do know that there's been some talk that Big Meech was on his way to a halfway house. I'm not sure if that's where he's at right now or not. If if he's at the halfway house, if this was, them getting him to the halfway house or whatever. At this time, man, this really the only publication that's reporting this. But Big Meech and them was doing some big things back in the day. I don't know if y'all really, how many of y'all paid attention to it or not, man. But Big Meech was doing some stuff back in the day, man. Them boys wasn't playing. Now, Wack 100, he actually had a lot of conversation about Big Meech coming home. Wack 100 is, I don't know, so allegedly, according to, conversations that's been had about Big Meech online, they're saying that Big Meech actually cooperated with, the feds. Him as well as, I want to say, Blue Da Vinci. Let me see. This is what they talking about in this video right here, man, which was crazy. I've heard that Blue Da Vinci was actually working. But until lately, I want to say maybe about a year or so ago, that was the first time I ever heard that Big Meech allegedly was working.
Yo,
let's see.
Here come all the mother BMF is big, and this and all this shit. I'm gonna go get 10, 15 reputable Crips, and we gonna lock the streets down. Don't nobody with it.
I think Wack is talking about Blue Da Vinci on this.
Okay, I'm just tripping.
No, I'm saying it might be new. Not everybody heard it. I was just asking for clarity. Damn.
Had nothing to do with you. It was a nigga down there, Iman, who said.
So you get on the phone with him, y'all having this conversation. What's
there wasn't no hollering and screaming or none of that shit. It was regular combo.
Hey, Ronnie.
This is about Big Meech coming home, though. I just thought about what all they talk about.
Head that regardless of what he done put out there about Meech, right? Do he really feel like he got more say-so out here in the world than Meech do?
He done lost his mind. This nigga Big Meech coming home, nigga, I'ma shut down the LA streets. We can't politic out here and this and all this shit. I'ma go get 10, 15 reputable Crips, and we gonna lock the streets down. Don't nobody with it. And I said, hey bro, first of all, I don't get what you talking about. When you say BMF, you think Big Meech. I don't care what he did. I don't care what you say you helped him do, right? You come up under his umbrella, right? BMF is Big Meech, and I don't think at 58 years old, Big Meech is looking to get out and run around the streets of LA because he wasn't doing that before he left. Personally, this nigga got in his head, I'm taking BMF, changing it from Black Mafia family to brothers moving forward, and here come all the dumbass street lingo. Everybody get a 501c nonprofit, all the different hoods, and we're gonna create this and create that. And I'm looking at the nigga, I said, look, bro, it does not matter if you change his lingo. They introduced him to Crippin, got him to wear fresh braids. BMF was already, or whatever it was, 50, but whatever it was, that individual, they was already getting money. They was already partying, doing what they doing. If you came and added something to their look or their appearance, they still took the money, nigga.
So basically, it's a lot going on with this whole BMF situation with Blue Da Vinci, Big Meech, of course, Wack 100 is involved. Even Jay Diggs kind of got involved in this situation where he's confirming certain stuff about things that supposedly transpired, where Big Meech called him and told him that Blue Da Vinci was working for them.
We took a safety valve meeting that back with Blue Da Vinci.
With Blue said is because he, first of all, he got my name in his mouth on the interviews, and he being disrespectful at the same time. Why I'm addressing what Blue said is because he, first of all, he got my name in his mouth on the interviews, and he being disrespectful at the same time. He might have could have got past if he wasn't so disrespectful. But I'm gonna keep it 100. You feel me? So that song you just played, that was actual true story. All this shit. First of all, let me explain to you. Me and Blue were definitely friends. That was like my little brother. I ran around the country with him. I did his whole BMF tour with him. Me, 6 of my bitches, and BMF hit the road for 2.5 months and ran all over this country from Detroit, California, Miami, and back. And at the end of the tour, while we was on the tour, is when Blue indictment came out. Literally, was when his indictment came out while we was on the tour. So we ended the tour in the Bay Area, which is where I'm from. And when we ended the tour in the Bay Area, we sent the tour bus back to LA, and Blue and several members from BMF came to my house and stayed at my house, man. And for an extensive time, let's just say that. And so me and Blue was real close. That was my bro. We ran all over. We did all type of shit. He was up under my movie at that time. And when caught up with, which is we was in Vegas. We finally went to jail. We was in Vegas. It was a Magic weekend when the feds got on Blue, Magic show. And when he went to jail, he called me. I go, jump on a plane and go visit Blue in Atlanta. They transport him to Atlanta. I go visit. That's how much I fuck with him. Go visit him in the jail, do all the shit. So the day Blue got his time, Blue called me like he always do. What's up, bro? I just got my time today. Okay, what they end up giving you? They gave me 5 years. I'm like, okay. He was like, yeah, they gave me my safety valve, all the shit, woo, woo, right? So now here I am, like, safety valve. Well, I know what a safety valve is, so I'm trying to figure it out, first of all. But not 5 minutes into that conversation, I get another phone call. The phone call is from Baby J, BMF. Baby J say, Diggs, I got Meech on the phone. Meech want to talk to you. I say, click him in. Mind y'all got Blue on the other line. Meech click in on this line. Meech come right in. Diggs, what's up with you, bro? Woo. Say, Blue went to court today, right? I say, yeah, I know. He say, look, I love Blue like he a little brother.
All right, hold on. For those of y'all that's just popping in, Big Meech, it's being said that Big Meech didn't been released. What we talking about now is, at this particular time, one of the old affiliates, what is his name? Blue Da Vinci. That's what we going over now. It's been some talk and chatter about Blue Da Vinci actually saying, he's gonna shut stuff down for Big Meech when he get out. So this been a couple of days ago. He ain't got nothing really on this page. That he gonna shut stuff down to where Meech can't really move around in LA and all of this different stuff. And now it's coming out because he's been saying that Meech was telling, or Meech told, which some other people said that Meech actually cooperated with them people as well. Well, now people are coming out actually showing that Blue Da Vinci actually cooperated with the police and took a safety valve in his case. So we're going to run through this real quick.
But Blue was a rat bastard. Them was his exact words. I didn't change not one word. Them was his exact words.
Let me go back.
But Blue was a rat bastard. Them was I say click him in. The phone safety valve is. So now here I am, like, safety valve. Well, I know what a safety valve is, so I'm trying to figure it out. first of all. But not 5 minutes into that conversation, I get another phone call. The phone call is from Baby J, BMF. Baby J say, Diggs, I got Meech on the phone. Meech want to talk to you. I say, click him in. Mind you, I got Blue on the other line. Meech click in on this line. Meech come right in. Diggs, what's up with you, bro? Woo. Say, you know Blue went to court today, right? I say, yeah, I know. He say, look, I love Blue like he a little brother. But Blue is a rat bastard. Them was his exact words. I didn't change not one word. Them was his exact words out of Big Meech's mouth. So, of course, I froze up like, oh, woo. What's going on? What do you mean, Meech? So he say, period, point blank. Look, Blue took a downward departure deal, safety valve, blah, blah, blah. Nobody in my crew on that level that Blue was on took that deal. Okay? So I click back over to Blue. Let's tell me, say, you can tell Blue. I click back over to Blue and tell Blue exactly what Meech said. Blue, I got Meech on the other line. Meech just called you a rat bastard. So Blue said, oh, no, I ain't told on nobody. I ain't this. So I'm going back and forth with Blue and Meech over this whole situation with him calling him a rat bastard. Now, Meech never once said that Blue got on the stand and pointed nobody out and did none of the shit. Meech's biggest thing at that time was Blue debriefed. Now, anybody that know anything about the feds know that if you take a safety valve, which was Blue deal, he already said he'd take a safety valve. He took a safety valve. If you know what a safety valve is, and I'm going to read to you, right? There's 5 things in a safety valve in order to get a safety valve. I'm going to read this straight from the safety valve paper. It says, no one was harmed during your offense. The person has little or no history of criminal conviction. The person did not use violence or a gun. The person is not the leader or organizer of the offense. And the last one, the person told the prosecutor all he knows about sentencing, blah, 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 right? So basically it's all about, when you go debrief, you got to sit down in a room. They're going to ask you a series of questions.
All right, so we kind of get it. He didn't tell. He cooperated. Again, like I said, Big Meech allegedly is out. Is beef within the BMF family. Somebody in the chat pointed out they've been saying Blue told. It's coming back to the forefront now that Big Meech has allegedly been released from federal custody or whatnot, man. Something else I want to get into though, man. I see people actually talking about Hassan Campbell and Wack 100 getting into it again. Let me see. Is this it right here? Was it on the? I'm between. Somebody let me know. Did they crash out on each other on the live stream? Was it Hassan's live stream? Because I know they was all on live stream together. Let me just look this up real quick so I can get a. Was it Wack 100 Hassan Campbell? Let's see. It was on his live stream last night. I don't want to really use Hassan's live stream though, cause Hassan might flag me. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I might have to use one of these. Let me see.
Hold up, wait a minute. They say, Wack, what kind of shit you on? I said, shit. What one is doing?
Nah, let me see.
Bro, stop it. You wanted to be in the rap game. You never got in the game, bro. Stop it. Stop it.
You was a teenager when it was happening.
Nah, that ain't it. Billy Otto. Let me see. Is this it?
Positive vibes all the time. Ain't no.
With my name in her mouth. He screamed like a bitch. He can't have a conversation.
All right, we might be able to get it off of this, but just let me look a little bit before.
We want every side to come together.
I had like 1,000 around to making this feel safe. So for him to turn around.
Damn, man. I hate to go to Hassan's page, man, because Hassan don't be playing about. Hassan is different, bro. Me and Hassan kind of had a little. That it might not be a good idea for me to go to his page, man, and get the content. He live right now though. Let me see. Nah, it ain't on there. Whose page is it on, y'all? Getty Radio? Go to that one. All right. do what he does. Show it from your phone facing the cam. Getty Radio, Hassan page last night. All right, hold on. I'm about to go grab it, y'all. So Getty
What up,
Radio.
YouTube? This is
let me see. Videos. This one right here. Wack 100 ends the beef with Hassan. So they ended the damn, my dad calling me. They ended the beef first and then they started beefing again. I want to see the video, man. I want to see the video. I don't want to listen to the audio. Damn, both my phones ringing. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hello?
Hey,
Uh-huh.
Getty Radio. I just sent it to you.
Right. But so which one should I play? The one where they got into it or the one where they ended the beef? I should probably play both of them.
Yeah, the one that ended the beef. They ended the beef today, then in a few hours later, they got into it again, and now it's back on.
All right. I'm about to. So maybe I should just play the one where they started beefing though.
Where they ended the beef. Where they ended it.
Started with the one where they ended the beef. All right, I got it. I got it up right now.
All right.
Yep. Thanks. All right, let's get it.
okay, man. There's an old saying
mentality. Okay. Example 2, bro.
to it. Shout out to Wack 100. Shout out to Hassan Campbell. This is Getty Radio. Let's go.
Alright.
No, I be having to check myself. I be on top of loose cannon. And don't get it fucked up. Luce is his own man. Get his own money, got his own soldiers, own business, own empire. This nigga got about 60 Airbnbs. He got real estate, house. He got all kind of shit going for himself. But he knows and understands that when I tell him something, it's for his own good, right? And we got to all start leading by example, right? The world watched me and Hassan get into it, right? And let me break this down so everybody understand the tip for tat. Hassan came into this game understanding I'm a street nigga. I'm watching these how niggas play these games, so you got to always have one up on a nigga. Just in case. This is the mentality, okay? We do a YouTube, a fucking sit-down podcast with academics, me, him, Act 6ix9ine. Right, boom. People start asking questions. I can admit, motherfucker asked me a question. I answered a certain way, and in my mind, I'm like, damn, Hassan could take that wrong, but I don't mean it like that, but it's already out there. That's it. He hear it. He got his hecklers over there. Yo, they sending half a clip. You hear what this nigga say? Hassan said, okay, I recorded Wack having a conversation with me about Nipsey and Big U. So since Wack want to do that, I'm going to retaliate. I let this go.
Oh my God, I gotta get somebody give me their login, man. I ain't paying. Who want to split YouTube premium?
Up to this point, me and Hassan really don't know each other. K Slay tell me Hassan had a rep in the streets. Niggas probably telling Hassan Wack is just in the street. But what Hassan learned about me and I learned about him, right? These niggas really don't give a fuck. Because when he let the shit go, in Hassan's mind, this shit is so big, Wack gotta lead the state or they gonna get it. When Hassan learned, Wack stood up and said, nigga, fuck that. I said that. Put the rest out. What I learned about Hassan is he don't give a fuck. He's standing on his 12, right? Voices right. Down south. We gonna cut it up. Hassan, this Wack to you. I ain't even discussed this to nobody. You definitely fit the criteria of being an exposer, man. Now what comes with that is we gonna put all the resources on the table.
Wack trying to form. Look, Wack all on Wack all on the damn live stream trying to butter Hassan Campbell up and get him to be down with the exposers. That's funny.
We're going to put all the resources on the table. Whenever you want to do something, if we got the reach to it, we're going to push the button and make it happen. But it's only one thing. No bullshit. And everybody is going to be having their little words getting into it, but we got to all police each other to keep the team straight. Now, you got to think about it, Hassan. It's a big thing already. I just ain't plugged it up. No Jumper, Academics, the Clubhouse Factor. Now we got Dash Network, right? To where outside of this Exposers podcast we doing, your story, Hassan, putting the camera on you and doing an 8-part series, 10-part series. Other people's stories over there, you know. We can do all these things because we now have ownership in the situation. On top of that, we going into the investment in building tiny homes and rent control smart home communities because of this homelessness shit is getting out of hand because the rent too high. So we got a whole development that we getting designed and shit, container homes, and I ain't scared to let other niggas plug in. We need somebody off your side. And guess what? It'll be me kind of like
Hassan ain't said one word yet.
Some of the damage,
man.
This the least
Hey, one thing about Wack, man, like you ain't gonna get a word in edgewise unless he eating or he distracted by something that's like around him Other than that, when he on Clubhouse and he talking, you ain't gonna get one word in edgewise, man. Wack is listen. He gonna control the entire conversation anytime he on the platform.
I can do. Because one thing I respect about you that you put them babies through college and school, right? I can respect that, right? I definitely can respect that. So it's the least I can do. We did what we did, right? Well, didn't nobody die. Ain't nobody in jail. So, that's me proposing. If you want to get online, we talked about 4-5 months ago. This ain't the first time we didn't talk. Told Luce, I said, I talked outside 4-5 months ago. I said, so, at the end of the day, if bro is reaching out any kind of way, I got to be a man and reach back. You know what I'm saying? Before the fall come to pride. And I'm not no overly tough nigga. I'm only tough when I got to be tough, and it's usually just to protect my life and the livelihood of my family and loved ones. I don't give a fuck about no rep. Nigga, if you our age and ain't got whatever rep, and you know how I sign that rep only equates to a motherfucking 5 or 10 year enhancement if you in the courtroom, right? So right now, we trying to build our catalogs. We trying to build our portfolios.
Man, just say you want him to be down with the exposers, man. Damn.
In other ways. So if we laid up on life support because of a car accident, or we get bad news because of cancer.
Wack landed on thick.
We got 10 different streams of revenue coming in to make sure them babies are straight. That's all I give a fuck about right now. If you're on that page, I'm with you. Merch, all kind of shit we can do right now.
Tonight. This is great.
So I'm putting it out there. You want to come on into the fold? I think you fit Luce right here. I don't know. Luce called me early this morning about you, and he didn't really even know you. He said, Wack, I think the nigga cool nigga. I don't know what happened, but the nigga kind of like us. I said, no, the nigga's a renegade. Straight up. He's a renegade, like a motherfucker. I don't take that from him, right? But my thing is, Hassan, a lot of them fuck niggas click up to do fuck nigga shit.
I ain't gonna lie. They is like the same motherfucker, though. Like, keep it real. Like, they like the same person for real.
So it's time for the productive, the men, the niggas with the resources to click up, to do men shit.
And I be on bullshit.
But we gonna, this whole shit.
Do Hassan never even talk? No, do Hassan never get a word in?
It's about to go somewhere different. Cause the music game, Hassan, kids, the music is over with. Like, niggas was sitting up there clowning this. Now it's like at a minimum. The new game is subscription based, the podcast lane, and all that shit, right? Wack, I gotta cut you off for a second. Motherfuckers gotta give me my props. Because when I was sitting up here,
man, hold on. I can't. Let's hurry up and end this. Let's get to the part where they crash out on each other, man.
Check this out.
Let's get past this. What we doing right now, man? Because hey, people like, hold on. I ain't come over here to listen to that shit. Let's see. Hold on. Damn, a commercial came right back.
Hassan Campbell eventually end up crashing.
Me up here. Hold up. First and foremost, so you gonna tell me?
Benny, and you heard out Benny mouth. That nigga ain't never threatened me. You know that's not true. He lied.
Hold up. What? The first time. Hold up. First and foremost, so you gonna tell me that Benny didn't have a problem with you after you got on the internet and told everybody that he was a rat? 2 hours. You was on the. So you're gonna tell me? Hold up. No. So you're gonna tell me that
you an industry plant? Tell the people.
I'm gonna let him back up.
Because now he's telling me to say shit that I don't want to say.
Listen.
No. Let him know we can say that.
No. Call that. What I'm gonna do.
You just said the Zulu brother f***ed his mother. You didn't let him respond.
Listen.
Now he's saying to me shit. I don't want to say this shit.
Right. What we gonna do is we gonna stop playing games. We gonna.
You was talking about him. I just brought the content.
Calm down.
I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on.
Listen. We gonna make the rules now. I'm gonna go. It's either gonna be 2 things tomorrow, right? I'm gonna go live in front of Bullet's daddy house, so he gonna go live in front of my house, and I'm gonna fuck him up.
Let that nigga come after this shit.
Listen. We gonna let we gonna let him up, but men gonna be men. You can't.
But you just said the Zulu nigga fucked his mother, and he's wanting me to say some shit that I don't want to say. So let him say.
Listen. Tell him to pull back up.
Yeah, you about to bring him back up.
Yeah, because he want me to say something I don't want to say.
First of all, you need to stop the lying, Hassan. You hugged it out with Bambaataa in 2016, my nigga. Stop it, bro.
I did.
All right, man. I can't. I'm getting a headache. I feel it. They fell back out. I love y'all. But let's get into some Diddy stuff. So it's a lot going on still with this. It's called White Underbelly. There's a lot of stuff going on with this whole Diddy stuff still. White Underbelly, just soft White Underbelly. My fault. Just did another interview with one of the girls who claimed that she was at a Diddy party, man. I wanted to react to this video. And surprisingly, and I was surprised that, you know, because I seen academics react to this video too. I was surprised he didn't know who this was. Her name is Tania. I almost did an interview with Tania like a couple months ago, man. I had inboxed her and stuff like that, and we just didn't get a chance to really get together. I think like it was so much other stuff going on at the time where a lot of different people was trying to like get her to do interviews and stuff like that. Because of her kid's father. And this is somebody y'all may or may not know. But her baby daddy is Snoopy Badass. He a rapper, as well as now he podcasting from California. I think he originally from Compton or whatever. So he be having a lot of stuff going on too. Now he just was interviewed a couple weeks ago by academics. And I think he went up to academics show with who was he with? Oh, he was with what's the boy's name? Flacco. He went up there with Flacco or whatever though. You know what I mean? So I think Flacco from No Jumper, P Nice, who used to be at No Jumper, and him, they all went up there at the same time. I don't think they did the interviews together, but I was actually surprised that academics didn't connect the dots or whatever. And this ain't got nothing to do with Snoopy or nothing like that. I'm just kind of putting it out there like who she actually is. Now, with that being said, even before I even get into that, and we get into, because I want to talk about a lot of stuff with Diddy today. We're going to react to her video and what she went through. But TMZ had a crazy post up. Let me see. I think I posted it on my Instagram or whatever. That'd be quicker. Now, I didn't post all the content from this actual article, but I posted enough to where somebody came out and accused Diddy of actually R-wording them with the TV remote after the Tupac unaliving this, right? So, according to the article, Diddy used a TV remote to R-word a woman as payback for her telling him she believed he had something to do with Tupac Shakur's unaliving. Now, that's what it's saying according to this new lawsuit, right? Let me see. Is she named in it? Her name is Ashley. All right. Let's see if we can find this lawsuit. Because I've been feeling like reading the actual lawsuits lately. Let's see if we can pull it up. Because normally they be like on Scribed or something like that. Let me see. Lawsuit. I don't see it. I just want to see the court documents. I want to read the actual lawsuit. And I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. Let me see. Scribe. Nope. Somebody else might be able to pull it up for me. If y'all find the actual lawsuit, let me know. But let me go back to so the Bad Boy founder is being sued by a woman named Ashley Parham, who claims Diddy SA'd her in a gangbang style R-word after she dissed him on a FaceTime call. Now, according to the lawsuit obtained by TMZ, Parham met a friend of Diddy's at a bar in February 2018, and she called Diddy on FaceTime. It says, but Parham says she wasn't impressed by the man's famous friend telling Diddy to his face she thought he played a part in Pac's unaliving. Now, Parham claims Diddy told her she would pay for her Tupac comment and overall dismissal of him. And she says 1 month later, Diddy's friends set her up for Diddy to R-word her. Now, in the suit, Parham says she met the man she met at the bar invited her over to his Orinda, California home. When she was there, Diddy showed up and told her she thought she would never see him in person. She says Diddy held a knife to the side of her face and told her he would give her a glass glow smile. What the hell ever, whatever that damn mean. In retaliation for her Tupac comments. Parham claims Diddy's top assistant, Kristen Coram, was there too, and KK told Diddy not to cut her face, basically, because the two could sell her to potential clients for SES. Parham claims KK then threatened to ship her off anywhere in the world, never to see her family again. It also says the docs claims that Diddy took off her clothes, removed the knife from her face, and then got a bottle of liquid from a large fanny pack and cover her body in liquid substance. She says Diddy and KK tried to insert something into her private area that they referred to as a IUD, but it malfunctioned. And then Diddy picked up a TV remote and violently inserted it into her private part, using the remote to violently R-word her. Parham claims Diddy told her that her life was in his hands and that he could take her and she would never be seen again. And then he later violently R-worded her in her back door and instructed 2 other men to do the same, which she says they did. She also claims that another man with Diddy actually R-worded her in her private area. And then I put on there for more, go to TMZ. And it was a lot more to that. Let's see. We just going to put Diddy's name in here. Diddy got so much going on, man. Like a lot of these accusations, and that doesn't mean that it's true, but a lot of them are starting to sound kind of similar. Where did I end up at? Comments. This is KK right here, right? All right. It says after the allegedly gangbang style R-word, Parham claims Diddy and his buddies left her limp body inside the home as they went in the backyard to smoke weed and cigarettes. She says when she finally regained her bodily function, she grabbed a knife and an oversized shirt and tried to leave, but had to get past Diddy to reach the exit. She says she confronted... Damn it. She says that she confronted Diddy, who she says was surprised to see her walking because he had given her enough drugs to take out a horse. Parham claims Diddy told her he hadn't had any ass that tight in a while and offered her money and told her to say everything was consensual. Parham said she refused and threatened to go to the cops, with Diddy telling her no one would believe her and that she told anyone he would harm her family. She says one of his associates showed her a phone that appeared to be a live streaming video from outside of her home. How the hell did they know where she stayed at? In a suit, Parham claims Diddy even called his mom, Janice Combs, in an effort to convince her not to report the R-word. Damn, they done threw his mama under the bus. And she says Diddy's mother yelled at her to not hurt her son and brushed off Parham's claims Diddy had R-worded her. Parham claims Diddy told her he gotten any with bigger. What the fuck? Parham claims Diddy told her he'd gotten away with bigger crimes and again referred to Tupac. She says the Tupac comment pissed off one of the men who was with Diddy, who drew a gun and later fired a shot that sent Diddy running. She says she then chased after Diddy with the knife, caught up to him, and was about to stab him when he started pleading for his life. for real. I kind of was like, all right. At first, when I was seeing like, okay, like one of the bodyguards that was with Diddy got mad and fired a shot at Diddy over the Tupac comments. All right, okay. But then she chased Diddy down with a knife and he pleaded for his life. All right, yeah. She said she had a moment of clarity and ran for the exit, but Diddy chased her down and she wielded the blade at him, grazing his abdomen. Is it just me? Or does this story start? All right, it started out kind of like, dang, this is crazy. Diddy's a monster. Diddy did, I can't believe Diddy. Oh, he poured that baby oil solution on her and she got high. And they took her booty. And then she came up with this part where she done chased Diddy down. Like, okay, so did none of the other men that was with Diddy stop you from chasing Diddy down and basically like pulling this knife on him? Okay, all right, whatever. So after you did that though, and then you tried to run, you still got this knife. Then Diddy chased after you, and you was welding a blade at him, grazing him in his abdomen. All right. In a docs, Pam claims she escaped to the street and yelled for the neighbors to call the cops. She then heard Diddy's SUV speeding away from the home. Pam claims a sheriff from the Contra Costa County Sheriff's Department responded. She told him she had been violently gangbanged by Diddy and others, but she doesn't believe that the CCCSD investigated her claims. She also says she reported the R word to Walnut Creek Police and Orinda Police Department, but was told no law enforcement agency had opened an active investigation into any of her reports. Diddy can't have, okay, I mean, because Diddy has to be a mastermind at this point. So you mean to tell me Diddy got a stronghold on all of these, what you call this too out here? All of the police departments out in California? Come on, man, shut up. Paramount's attorney in the lawsuit, Ariel Mitchell and Sean Perez. Oh, you remember those? Y'all remember those names, right? Because the Ariel Mitchell is one of the ones who, like, one of her clients, they fell out and she removed herself from a case. But it says attorneys in the lawsuit are Ariel Mitchell and Sean Perez. So this is separate from the 120 essay lawsuits brought by Texas attorney Tony Busby, who says he's filing against Diddy as well. In response, Diddy Camps tells TMZ numerous lawsuits, many of them by unidentified complainants, have been filed against Diddy in recent months, which claims spanning from the false to outright absurd. They say that multiple lawsuits have already been discredited, but though these continued allegations, some logged via a 1-800 number, had done irreparable damages to Diddy's case. They worried the court's circus around. I mean, they're worried about the media circus around the case will deprive their client of a fair trial, which could be true. Which could be true, y'all. Like, I mean, at this point, with all of these allegations coming out about Diddy, it may be hard for Diddy to get a fair trial. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't know, man. Somebody said how these two victims have more than just stories they telling. Which bodyguard? Yeah, where the bodyguards at? She was allegedly drugged up. It sounds like some movie shit to me. I don't know. All right. Anyway, I'm cool. All right. Come on. Let's just go to what else was it? Was it something else I want to get into about this Diddy situation before we play or before I react to that video? Let me see. I got some stuff wrote down on my phone. Diddy wants to. All right. So also Diddy want to know who his accusers are. As well. Let me see. Let's go back. I think they filed a motion in court. Diddy indictment has small business cashing in. Okay, here we go. Here go another one. Diddy asked the names of alleged victims. How else can I defend myself? So that's something else that's being asked. Diddy wants to know, who are these people? It says, Diddy says federal prosecutors are making it impossible for him to mount a defense because they refuse to give up names of his accusers in the criminal case against him, which is true. If I don't know if me and my lawyers don't know who we're talking about or what we're talking about, how can I possibly put together a defense? Diddy's legal team filed new documents Tuesday asking a federal judge to direct the U.S. Attorney's Office to identify the anonymous alleged victims referred to in the indictment so he can specifically address the allegations he actually abused, threatened, or coerced women and others to satisfy his desires. In the docs, Diddy said once the names are revealed, he believes there will be a voluminous, I can't read, evidence. The interactions with the alleged victims were consensual. The men too? What is he saying that? Like, that's the crazy part about this. And Diddy, when Diddy puts together his defense and some of these men are named, if he's unable to prove that they're lying, does he then in return say, okay, these men were involved in these sexual acts, but it was consensual. They allowed me. Meek Mill allowed me to. He wants the feds to be more specific about who exactly is claiming non-consensual acts. And then, basically the 14-page indictment only mentions one person, which is Cassie. Everybody else is unnamed. Diddy's new request to the judge is not about revealing her name. It's any other accusers the feds are relying on to build the case against him. It also says another reason the Bad Boy Records founder wants the names revealed has to do with all the civil suits being filed by this crooked ass attorney down in Texas named Tony Busby, who now says he has over 120 people, men and women, saying that Diddy did crazy stuff to them. Diddy's team claims that the federal case has had a pervasive ripple effect, resulting in a torrent of allegations by unidentified complainants. In the docs, they make direct reference to the fact 6 of Busby's clients filed civil suits on Monday. All right, it also says due to the number of anonymity. Oh my God, I'm messing it up. Of accusers, Diddy has the attorneys ask federal prosecutors to identify its alleged victims, but they refuse to at this stage. Now, a rep for the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York declined to make a comment. We already know when he was arrested and all that, so I want to get to that as well. Meek allowed Puff to diddle him. Yes, he did. Yep, Diddy definitely diddled Meek Mill. All right, enough of that. Let's get to this story, and I think that when we begin to hear some of these stories and stuff, man, we actually will kind of like find out that people are just, like even the people who are saying that they was there weren't necessarily even a part of the freak offs, though. The people have come out. Let's just.
December of 22, you were here. You did our first interview. You were just some girl that I met through a friend.
Right.
And you were doing this interview, and you mentioned something about.
I accidentally mentioned it too. Like it slipped out.
About P. Diddy.
About P. Diddy.
You went to one of his parties.
Yeah. Crazy party.
And he's in the news now because of all the scandal.
And they didn't believe me. But when it started coming out, people were like mentioning me like, you were telling the truth about it. And I'm like, duh, I'm not going to lie about something like that. And I kind of like tried to briefly talk about it because I knew it wasn't going to seem true because it was just too much. It was too crazy. It was too crazy. People were going to think that I was just lying. It had like a lot of people involved, celebrities and stuff. So I was trying to be real vague about it. But that party traumatized me.
How'd you get invited to it?
By being with a prince that I met in L.A. He lived in Glendale, California.
So according to her, she was invited to this party by a prince. Now, I do be a lot of weird stuff going on over in Dubai. Like, we done seen a lot of people go over to Dubai, and we know that these women was on like reality TV shows and stuff like that. So we know those bags that they actually made really wasn't that crazy, but we've seen these women still live a considerable. They still have lived somewhat of a quote unquote B or C list celebrity lifestyle, even after the reality TV shows. And a lot of people have been led to believe that these women are over there being a part of these freak offs over in Dubai.
California. And, long story short, I got out of this crazy little contract and I was looking for somebody to invest in me. And I knew somebody who knew somebody that was like, I want to introduce you to a prince. He know a lot of celebrities, producers and stuff. So I never put two and two together that this prince knew P. Diddy as
When you
the
say
producer.
prince of what?
He was a Arabian prince.
Really?
Yes. Oh. And he really was a prince for real. But I wasn't worried about him being a prince. I was worried about who he actually knew. So when he invited me to, he met me, he said, I want to invite you tomorrow to Music Ultra Week, whatever. And it's like an event, Ultra Music Week. It's like an event for like 2 weeks where people party, including P. Diddy. And they party at Club Live. They party at like just in South Beach, Star Island, like where P. Diddy stays or throw his freak offs at. And I never knew that we were gonna go there because I was there for 2 weeks and I knew it was something fishy. He kept saying, I got a surprise for you. I'm like, but I'm only supposed to stay for 2 weeks and I'm here longer than 2 weeks. And it was almost a month. It was basically a month by then. And he was like, no, because I just want you to meet one special person. So he ended up telling me, like, when we went to Club Live, he was like, guess where we're going tonight? I'm like, where? He's like, to P. Diddy's house. I'm like, oh, really?
I apply. Oh my God, man. Y'all gotta help me out. All right, it's over.
Easy because I hear a lot about P. Diddy and I'm like, his house for what? Like to go sing? He's like, no, he's throwing this wild party. I'm like, oh, okay. So we went from Club Live. It ended at like, the clubs ended at like 3 or 4, not 2, like how out here is. So we waited around the mansion, the Prince's mansion, for about an hour. And then as soon as 6:30 hit, we went. We all got in the car, like a big Uber, and me and all the other girls. Now, mind you, I'm the only black girl. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm about to meet P. Diddy. Oh, like, I'm probably going to have to sing for him, And I just tried to, like, keep my composure. So we get there, and that's when stuff got weird. And that's why they lock up our phones, because they know what we see in there, it's he can get in trouble, like right now. So basically, we arrived, security guard patted us down. They put our phone in this little bubble case. So the bubble case is closed. They can't get unlocked until we walk out. So as we're in there, the only way of us taking any type of pictures is if we get in the photo booth. He has like a Teen Love photo booth or whatever.
So this is her. Is this her or I don't know. That ain't her, but I guess this is pictures of somebody else in the
Take like 4 pictures. So I, got pictures. I still got everything in my snaps.
Or maybe she was a part of it. I don't know.
Photos, everything. That's all you could get. So I'm walking around or whatever. So one of his sons, I'm not gonna say which one, but
she came with some receipts. So I don't know. She definitely. I believe that she definitely was at the party.
It was like recruiting like whoever they wanted to go inside the house, because the freak off is inside the house and in the backyard. So you have the pool, and they're playing loud house music. Like Mark, the house music, it makes you feel kind of woozy, first of all, because it's like a rave or something. Dun, 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 and it's real loud. So you can't really see nothing, but you're seeing everybody like walking around drunk, hopping around. It's still 7 a.m. So the sun is like coming up, and people are walking around naked, period. Let's get into it. They're walking around naked already, and they're in the pool, skinny dipping. And they're drinking mimosas in the pool, but then it's like a waitress walking around giving people drinks, just passing people drinks, and people are just taking them. Me, I don't.
So far at this point of the story, I'm not hearing anything like weird, like because people are skinny dipping or in the pool naked. It sounds like everybody's there to have a good time and do their thing. Let's keep going though.
I don't drink like that, but I'm like an occasional drinker. Like I'll drink if we're partying or whatever, just for that occasion. So, because people are going to keep saying, drink, drink, drink. But I didn't take a drink yet. But I just had it in my hand. So one of the sons seen me walking, mind you, I'm with other girls, but we split up. So I was walking with one girl. She's a Puerto Rican girl. So P. Diddy's son was like, you. And I'm like, me or her? And then he was like, no, you. Come here. So I went to him, and he gave me some shoes. So these shoes was like some terry cloth like robe shoes, white shoes, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with these? He was like, go in the house with these. He was like, everybody who gets these shoes, you get to go in the house. But I'm thinking you could just go in the house if you want to, but everybody can't go in the house. They're literally selectively picking who they want. So I'm like, well, what about my friend? He was like, no, only you. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm holding the shoes. I'm walking around. You know, I'm a good loyal friend. I'm not going to go inside a house where they say my friend can't go. So we just walking around mingling. But we tripping out, looking at everybody like they off everything smoking and jumping around like hooligans. And so I seen P. Diddy or whatever, and I seen him with the Prince. I'm not going to say what he was doing, but something really, I get real nervous. Something real crazy, because I don't like to really expose people. I could talk about me, but when it's about, like me, my family, because it's us. But when it's other people, bro, doing something real sexual, that's all I'm going to say. So that we can see and so that we can get turned on, okay? So he's doing something with himself. And I'm like, girl, do you see him? She's like, yes. But mind you, we're screaming like, girl, do you see him? Oh my God. Because of the music. And I'm just like, whatever. Then he starts to act like really obnoxious, like, I'm the king of the world, jumping around, doing all this stuff. So I'm like, okay, that's regular P. Diddy shit. But what got me was how he walked up to me and was like, why are you not in the house? And I'm like, what do you mean? He like, how are you enjoying my house? So we had a little talk or whatever. He started talking about all these things. Oh, yeah, you're the one that, you know, I seen was telling me about the Prince. He's like, oh, yeah, it's very nice to meet you. Like, your life is not going to be the same, da-da-da-da. We started talking about going to Cuba. Are you going to Cuba with us? I'm like, what? And that's the thing. I didn't really know about this. So this is when I start asking around or whatever. And I said that in the last interview. But to get to the point, I ended up going in the house because he was on me, like, go in that house. I'm like, okay. And then the person that he was dating at that time, we're not going to say her name, but we all know, she came and was like looking at him like, what are you doing? Because he was talking to me for too long. So she came to like rub on his shoulders or whatever, and he just pushed her.
All right, so at this point, she's in the party. She's met Diddy. She's seen people walking around bucket naked. They in the pool. She's seen some men doing something, you know, kind of freakish or whatever. I haven't heard about nobody getting SA'd yet, you know, so let's keep going.
And I'm looking like real uncomfortable, like, oh, I know what this is about. I don't want to be in the middle of there, whatever. So that's what made me go into the house, because I'm like, okay, let me just go in the house. So I told my friend, like, wait right here, girl. Let me just put on these shoes, see what this house is about.
Invest in Livestream.
Here go my channel again with the damn commercials.
Walk up in there. I don't judge people, because at the time I was just smoking weed. But you know when people are out of their mind, and you know when people, you know what you don't want to be a part of. And it's just like, I'm seeing stuff that you see on the movies. This corner, this got going on. This corner, they over here doing this. This corner, they over there having sex. This corner, I'm just going to say, because I don't know what I can say, because I'm not trying to be incriminating myself, but they were dressed up like little Harajuku Barbies.
Like what?
Little people, okay? We're not going to say what type of little people, but like a fetish. And I'm looking like, what are they doing here? Like dressed up, little red lipstick, like they weren't supposed to be there. But I'm just looking like maybe it's some type of production going on. But why would they be at this party at 7 o'clock in the morning with grown people? Like why would they be here? So I was just like, okay, whatever. Like, but then when I'm looking in this corner, this person laid out, and I'm looking like, what's going on? Then I'm seeing like Instagram models or whatever. I'm like, oh, hey. So I'm kind of getting distracted, feeling like kind of comfortable. Like, she's here? Oh my gosh, she's here. And then I see P. Diddy, you know, walking through the house like with his eyes on me. Like, you know, like, is this, you know, you see, like, are you agreeing with this? And I don't. Now, mind you, I still got my friend out there. So I walked out of the house and I'm telling her like, oh my God, bitch, like this is, oh my God, she like for real? But I'm just like, I'm not even tripping, like, oh, well, like this nigga's weird, like, you know? So I'm really looking at the situation like, I don't even want to be involved in this type of stuff, because once I see something, I can't get it out of my mind. And I'm
all right. So the interesting part of this for me is the things that I know about her from her last interview on Soft White Underbelly. It was titled Sugar Baby, right? And in that particular interview, she talks about actually being a SEX worker and getting paid for it, right? So it's kind of funny to me. And she didn't mention any of this in the first interview, because she mentioned about her being at Diddy's party in the first interview, but she didn't go into all of this detail in what she's going into now, which I'm not saying that none of this happened, but she's also acting like it bothered her. And it's hard for me to believe that you sell that coochie, but now you kind of upset or are you kind of bothered about what you're seeing at Diddy's party?
I'm like a hypochondriac. Like, I keep on having flashbacks about it. So, whatever. So, of course, I come out, and then here he goes again. And another rapper, well-known rapper, comes and starts feeling on me like, hey, you. So now it just seems like everybody is faded at this point. They're either drunk or on all the drugs, obviously, with this house music. So now I just feel like trapped in. Like, I don't like it. And I know the devil when I see it. Because by me being so spiritual and tapped in, I know when something is not right. I'm not judging, but I just don't want to be a part of it, because how am I going to get out of this shit? Like, I'm already here, and then I heard conversations or whatever, and then P. Diddy was like, that's the one that I want. I want her. So now I feel like, you know, they plotting on me like, did you bring me here on purpose? Like, is this the, you know, producer you was talking about? And I came here specifically with the Prince to rub elbows with people, to network for the music week. But then I put two and two together, like, the Prince have been saying your life is never going to be the same. You're going to be happy. Somebody's expecting you. And I just feel like that was the time that I was going to get sex trafficked or, you know, drugged or something like that. And then they kept trying to make me, like, I've been around celebrities before.
So she's actually trafficked herself previously. I guess she didn't want nobody else to do it. But I don't know. It's kind of strange to me. I don't know.
If a rapper wants you or somebody wants you, they're not going to do it. They're going to send somebody else to do it. So if a waitress is coming or another girl or a pretty girl or a guy, they'll sick somebody on you. Like, take this drink, do this, do that. And then you just feel eyes on you, like watching to see if you're going to do it.
So somebody says she went to the party as a guest, not paid. Well, yeah, no. She was a guest, but she was with the Prince who actually was paying her. And like, she later talks about some of the stuff that her and the other girls who was in the hotel room actually went through. She was cool being with the Prince and being around the Prince and reaping the benefits of that. But then once the Prince wanted to take her overseas or out the country, she kind of like, you know, ran off or whatever. I'll keep playing it.
When you're going to do it. So I already know what time it was. And it's crazy because I had to leave that place. In my last interview, I told you I had to escape. I had to leave from the Prince because he was telling me we was leaving for Cuba the next day. Cuba with who? With P. Diddy or what? Like, this is all crazy. So to see all of this stuff come out, and I escaped by leaving. I had to call the police and everything. I had to leave with the Prince. That's another story. From the Prince, from that house. I didn't leave with the other girls. I had to get my phone unlocked, of course. But like, I had to like catch a taxi, not even an Uber, a taxi to another location, and then I ended up going to the airport, and I ended up leaving because I just felt bamboozled. First, I'm getting lied to about how long I'm supposed to stay there. Then you keep talking about I'm supposed to meet this producer, but we're not talking about nothing with music, but you're talking about going to Cuba. We didn't even do what we were supposed to do in Miami, or did we do what we were supposed to do in Miami at this freak off? But
now, I do believe about the producer situation because she did have a song with YG as well, though. So she may have been told that she was gonna link up with a producer. I'm gonna introduce you to these stars or whatever, but at the same time, she's also selling cat.
Because I'm not cooperating with what I.
Somebody said at the Ruler Report, we're gonna ask Jaguar, was she around, so she didn't know about the Diddy camp, but she's been around celebs.
See, and I feel like that's what the Illuminati and stuff is about, like a secret society. Like, they want to see what you allow, what you cool with, and then next thing you know, boom, take that drink, you're drugged. Take that, you're out of it. Take that pill, because everybody was off something. But you had to be being in that environment like that.
How many people were at this event?
Like hundreds. Even when it was a certain amount outside, but in the house was really crowded. You know what I'm saying? And you would think that, like, it was more people in the house.
And you walked around?
Yeah, I walked around for about 5 minutes. I seen what I need to see. And I was like, no, ma'am. No, sir. Because
you ready to start investing?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill y'all with these. Don't worry, I'm gonna go ahead and stop being cheap. It's $18 though. Damn.
Like selling your soul at that house. And if you like that, it's nothing to you. But if you're not like that, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. And then it's like, at first I used to think P. Diddy was like, so he always talk about team love and all of this stuff. Like, he's all about, he all about sex himself. And I know sex because I've dealt with men, Mark. So I know when somebody is trying to lead you on to stuff and sitting back acting like he just this macho man. And he is a charmer though. That's one thing. Like, he will charm the fuck out of you. But for me, that's so game tight. I'm like, I know what this is. And I'm ready to get to the music. Like, if that's the case, you should have been like, don't tell me you about to change my life and da-da-da. And, oh, have you been writing? Oh, that's nothing to you. He was like, have you been writing the songs that I seen been telling you to write? Because the Prince wanted me to write out all the songs I ever made in my life. I said, without the beat. He's like, yeah, just start writing songs. So you never know. They'll take my music, drug me, fuck me, do whatever, and just throw me away, basically. Or after you have something on me, when we do the music, you have that on me that this happened, and now I'm blackmailed or some shit like that. So touching all on me at that party, even the rapper who touched all on me, like, that rapper was cool. Like, I was liking that rapper. But when they were like, hey, you, and doing all that, what can I do? All I could do is just say, like, move his hand, like, oh, I'm fine, but, you know, trying to, like, still be cool. But I'm like,
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Like, I would hate to be a woman. So, not saying that everything that everybody is saying is true, right? But I have seen, like, dudes get a little too touchy-feely. But I also didn't have women get a little too touchy-feely with me who I wasn't even with. Like, you ain't my woman. We ain't fucking or nothing. Like, we just might be somewhere. Next thing I know, like, you flirting with me, you rubbing on me. You done tried to grab my, you know what I mean? Like, my pipe and everything. Like, yeah, so I didn't have that happen to me. I guess, maybe I was a victim, man. Boy, the ruler was a victim out here. Maybe I need to file a lawsuit against somebody. You feel what I'm saying? But, like, I would hate to be, women go through some crazy stuff, man. Like, on the sexual side. Women go through some crazy stuff.
why do everybody feel comfortable to just touch on you? Even P. Diddy, like, why I look up and you're right there? And then, like, in my face, like, are you, like, in my house? Like, it's weird. Like, looking at him, it's like when you're a kid and you're getting in trouble by your parent and you can't look them in their face. And it's like a demon. I'm telling you, like, this dark spirit, like, he possessing you as he's looking at you. That power, that control. So I'm like, I read The Art of Seduction, motherfucker. I know what you're doing. And you're trying to really seduce me right now. And, oh, take a drink. Oh, no. Do this, do that, go in there. Like, it's just not nothing. And I want to know, why me go in the house and why not the girl? So now you're picking and choosing. So it's fishy to me. So when all this stuff started coming out, I was like, I knew I was right. I knew it. Like, it ain't no doubt about that. P. Diddy was doing all that. And like I say, I don't judge because I've been around people doing cocaine. But these hard drugs that they was doing, and just, I ain't gonna lie, it was orgies and stuff going on.
So speaking of the drugs that Diddy and them was doing at these events, man, and this is hot off the press. Shout out to my media staff for providing me with this real quick. Let me see. Make sure y'all go follow me over there. What's this? The Neighborhood. Oh man, Diddy, man. Wow, Diddy. So let me make sure y'all can see this correctly. Yeah, y'all see it. According to court documents, they confirmed the baby oil bottles seized from Diddy were laced with the popular date R-word drug GHB. Man, do I got to change the title once again, man. Hey. Oh, man. Diddy. Hold on, man. Wow, man. Hey. You know what? I wish I had all day to stay on live stream. So new court documents revealed that they confirmed. That's why they took all 1,000 of them bottles. That's why they took all 1,000. It's over with for Diddy, man. It is, man, when I say it's over, it's over with. So you mean to tell me you can rub GHB on your body and it must go in your pores and stuff and make you feel... What the hell was Diddy thinking about, man? Like, Diddy couldn't have thought of all of this stuff himself. He couldn't have, like, somebody had to have been helping Diddy with some of this stuff. I ain't gonna, like, I don't know what y'all think, but somebody else had to be helping Diddy come up with this stuff. What? So just think about the drug charge then. You got over 1,000 bottles of this. He had over 1,000 bottles of this stuff. That's like those are drugs. What the God damn. Court documents confirm the baby oil. I gotta keep reading this, man. Court documents confirm. So look, if we go back to that lawsuit, man, let's go back to that lawsuit I read earlier. Now this might now she might have been putting a little bit on it, but now when we go to this document, because let me ask y'all this: how would anybody else know that, like outside the feds, know that those bottles contain GHB? You would just be guessing unless the feds is telling people this stuff. But in what we just read, she said that Diddy, where is it at? FaceTime Diddy pay for the comments, according to the documents. Okay, hold on. In her lawsuit, she claims Diddy showed up with a knife. They was gonna do that and this to her. In the documents, okay, KK, hold on. Okay, here we go right here. In the documents, Parham claims Diddy took off her clothes, removed the knife from her face, and then got a bottle of liquid from a large fanny pack and covered her body in the liquid substance. Now I don't know. That's why you gotta stop clowning. All right, good looking. Yeah, gonna get that paperwork. This is crazy. I definitely could not. Okay, somebody said I could definitely not defend myself or change my own body position. Hey, chat, it's looking crazy right now for Diddy. Let's go back and read this though. It says on another note, Diddy's story, according to Radar Online, months after thousands of bottles of baby oil were allegedly seized from Diddy's LA and Miami homes, court documents have confirmed GHB has been found in the bottles. Radar is claiming court documents confirm the popular date R-word drug was found in the bottles. The drug comes in a liquid form which can be absorbed in the skin and make it easy for people to be assaulted. Contents of the bottles align with previous statements made by Damian Williams, the U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York. Man, let's go to this radar. Let's go to the radar, man. Radar. Diddy. That's why you got to stay online, man. Listen, I got to get to the point where I can be online with y'all a long time, man. Nah, that ain't it, though. That's the Radar Online, but that ain't the story we looking for. That's not the story that we looking for. Let's go. Let's go here. Hold on. Choke. Intern. Damn, Diddy doing all kind of stuff. Hello?
Send it to you. There you go.
What the article or the where you send it? You text it to me? For the radar? All right.
I'm working on a document. I'm going to paste it.
All right, yeah. When you get the court document, send it to my DM. All right, yep. All right, the ruler gang is working overtime to bring y'all this latest news, man, on the Diddler. Damn, man. That's crazy. Man, I don't even care about that Wack 100. What all we been going through? Hit that like button, y'all, real quick, man. Man, we didn't talk about a lot today. Dang, I'm gonna just leave it. I'm gonna leave it there, man. I'm gonna just leave it there, and let it fly high, fly. All right, because I had to switch up the title real quick. All right, so it says infamous Diddy lube stash was laced with date R-word drug. Court documents confirm our report. Oil hoard was disguised GHB. So hold on. So was it not actually baby oil in the bottle at all? Was it just, or it say laced, or was it just straight GHB up in there? All right, it says more horrific details about Sean Combs continue to be exposed. RadarOnline.com can reveal. Oh, let me make sure y'all are seeing this. All right. Can reveal Combs, also known as Diddy, had a massive stash of lube that was laced with a date R-word drug. A lawsuit against the disgraced star, which accuses Combs of child essay, also claim details. Oh, damn, the lawsuit also details claim he laced lotions or similar body oils with GHB, commonly known as the date R-word drug. The lawsuit, which is one of 6 claims filed in New York on Monday, note allegations of Combs dousing victims in lotions or similar body oils laced with GHB so the drug would be absorbed through the victim's skin and make it easier to assault him or her. Hold on, though. I hate when I read and I start thinking. All right, GHB, short for whatever that is difficult to detect when slipped into a drink. It was originally developed as an anesthetic, leading to feelings of relaxation or drowsiness. The substance comes in liquid form, powder form, crystal form, but can be absorbed through the skin when mixed with lubricants. This comes just months after authorities raided Combs' Los Angeles and Miami mansions, seizing over 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricants. Radar Online had previously revealed conspiracy theories from fans that the infamous lube stash was filled with GHB. According to a 14-page document against the rapper, the bottles were confiscated as alleged freak-off supplies, which included narcotics and more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. However, at this time, lawyers was shutting down claims. He stated, "I don't know where the number of 1,000 came from. I can imagine it's thousands. I'm really not sure what the baby oil has to do with anything." Let me see. All right, let's go down here. However, confirmation about the contents of the lube aligns with previous statements made from Damian Williams, the U.S. attorney from the Southern District of New York. Williams shared the freak-off sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, often involved in a variety of narcotics such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. I don't know how I feel about this, though. I don't know how I feel about this article. Let me go back. Let's read what they say. Court documents confirm that baby oil bottles seized from Diddy were laced with. Well, it really don't confirm it. Do y'all think that confirmed it? Do y'all feel like that confirmed it? Let me see. Breaking news. Diddy baby oil bottles laced with GHB according to court documents. I really don't know, y'all. Let me see what the chat's saying. Chat, do y'all feel like this? Because I just read this, but let's read. I want to read this over one more time. Because this, I don't. Is this, to me? It's starting to seem like this Instagram, and I was a little too geeked up, but it's starting to seem like this. Document. Okay, it says court documents confirm the baby oil bottles seized from Diddy were laced with popular date rape R-word drug GHB. Then it goes on to say, neighbors, another day, another Diddy story. According to Radar Online, months after thousands of bottles of baby oil were allegedly seized from Diddy's LA homes, court documents, and this is the bad word, have confirmed GHB has been found in the bottles. So when I go to Radar, this is what Radar is saying too. It says court documents confirm our report oil hoard was disguised as GHB. But then when I began to read the article, it doesn't say anywhere where the Fed said that it was GHB. Basically, the allegation comes from somebody in a lawsuit. Am I tripping? I'm on Radar right now. I'm on Radar. Maybe I'm tripping. It says Radar Online can reveal Combs, also known as Diddy, had a massive stash of lube that was laced with the date R-word drug. Look, it says a lawsuit against the so the lawsuit, but in the lawsuit they don't get access to like the evidence. Also details claims that he laced lotion or similar body oils with GHB. Well, everybody is already thinking that that's what he did. So if I was going to file a lawsuit, I could just throw that in there. Like in a lawsuit, I don't have to necessarily prove that Diddy did this. I just got to say he did it. The lawsuit, which is one of 6 new claims filed in New York on Monday, notes allegations of Combs dousing victims in lotions or similar body oils laced with GHB. So it's just being said in the it's just said in the lawsuit though that this is what he did. Let me keep going. GHB, short for is a detective when slipped into a drink. It was originally developed as an anesthesia, leading to feelings of relaxation and drowsiness. This comes months after authorities raided his Los Angeles and Miami mansion, seizing over 1,000 bodies of baby oil. I'm not saying that it's not that. The what's killing me is the confirmed, because I don't think they just seized 1,000 bottles of baby oil just to take baby oil. They probably tested it. Radar had previously revealed conspiracy theories from friends that the infamous stash was filled with GHB. Okay. According to a 14-page document. Now, this is the legal paperwork right here, basically. According to the 14-page indictment against the rapper, which he's not a rapper, he's a producer or whatever, or a mogul, the bottles were confiscated as alleged freak-off supplies, which included narcotics, more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant. However, at the time, Combs' lawyer was shutting down the claims. They don't know where they got the number 1,000 from. I can't imagine thousands. I'm not really sure what the baby oil has to do with anything. When he asked about the baby oil was used as a lubricant for orgy, he joked, "I don't know what you need. 1,000. One bottle of baby oil goes a long way." I remember that, right? But where is it saying, however, now here we go with confirmation. However, confirmation about the contents of the lube bottles align with, we didn't get no confirmation though. Yeah, we didn't get no comfort, so it isn't confirmed by the no, it wasn't confirmed by the federal prosecutors, man. It was cap. I ain't saying it's cap, but it's what they put out there. Put it that way. It's what they put out there. I forget what my last. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really ain't. I really ain't sure. I really ain't sure what's going on right now. Where was we at? We were still watching her, Tania. Go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all get back to this.
So when all this stuff started coming out, I was like, I knew I was right. I knew it. Like, it ain't no doubt about that. P. Diddy was doing all that. And like I say, I don't judge because I've been around people doing cocaine. But these hard drugs that they was doing and just, I ain't gonna lie, it was orgies and stuff going on. So all of this stuff going on, I'm like, why is people doing stuff all in the open? Like, that's just offending me and assaulting me, period. Because where am I at? I didn't sign up for this. And how can I really get out? So I had to like ease my way on out. You know, it's security, but they not caring about what happens as long as that phone is closed. They damn near don't care if somebody died up in there. Ain't nobody can film it.
And they were famous people or not?
It was a whole bunch of famous people.
Yeah.
Like 4 famous people and then some Instagram models. And the whole time he just was like trying to undress me with his eyes. And I was thinking like, this is really no cap. Because at that time, you know, I always been skinny. So at that time, the son who came up to me, I was like, boy, is it because I resemble your mom? Like, you know, like Kim Porter, like stuff like that. Like, you just never know. Like, I feel like, you know, P. Diddy does have a type. I feel like everybody that was in that house, it was a certain type of person. It was a certain type of something that he wanted and what he liked. And you could just tell, like, he get whatever he wants. That's why he has no problem touching on you, being all in your face, popping up on you, being obnoxious, and just hounding you until you do what he say. And that's just how the industry is already, especially him, because he got a lot of money, you know?
Because you're a singer as well, right?
Yeah, so they probably like, do you want this opportunity or what? And I'm like, not that damn bad, but I do want it. I do. But if I already got a bad vibe and I'm seeing stuff that you're into, I already know how this is going to be. So I don't want to, like, you know, ignore some red flags and then I'll be in trouble because of you. Like, literally in trouble. Like, we know his past, like, Shine, the rapper, you know, being in jail because of him. Like, don't think just because I'm from where I'm from, you could just do anything. And that's why I never really said nothing about it, because I just feel like, who am I? You know, he got money. Like, ain't nobody going to believe me. But I have all the receipts. I have it all in my Snap to this day. It never went nowhere. That was just my experience just being in Miami for the first time. I didn't know that I was going to end up at P. Diddy's house.
Did you take photos outside the house?
When I got my phone back, yeah.
Videos or something?
I took videos when I was going to the house before I knew this was some weird shit. And then when I got my phone, I ended up, recording. And then I had the shoes on.
Oh, you had the shoes?
I left with the shoes on because I don't know where I put my shoes at when I put those on. And it was a lot going on. It was
all right. We off her too. All right. So what else do I got up? You know what I mean? Because we kind of wind it down. It's a couple of different lawsuits. I know they got this Paula Abdul. Like, she didn't file a lawsuit against somebody for, and I'm gonna run through this real quick. We're gonna run through these ones real quick. Paula Abdul lawsuit against somebody from one of those shows she used to be on. Let me see. Not American Idol, but what's the name of it? So You Think You Got Talent, I think it's called. She's actually suing former American Idol producer for alleged and her. As well as she said she's seen him do it to several other people. She has private emails as well as messages, private emails and texts and public statements on social media made at the time, again, during and after the time she now alleges that the actual abuse occurred. Of course, he's denying it. Yeah, of course he's denying it or whatever. But that's out. She claims that he shoved her against the wall, grabbed her private area as well as her breast, and began shoving his tongue down her throat. The court documents was filed in December and obtained by Fox News Digital. She claimed that she attempted to push him away from her when the doors to the elevator for her opened, and she ran out of the elevator into her hotel room. And she called one of her representatives in tears to inform them of the actual assault. He also did it again to her during her time as a judge on So You Think You Can Dance. That's what it's called. Abdul claimed that the incident occurred at a dinner party where she had believed was a professional invitation. Toward the end of the evening, she says that he forced himself on top of her while she was seated on his couch and attempted to kiss her, while proclaiming that the two would make an excellent power couple, the lawsuit alleges. She pushed him off of her, explaining that she was not interested in his advances and immediately left, according to the documents. He claims that they were always platonic friends. When they asked him about him, to say that I'm shocked and saddened by the allegations made against me by Paula is wild and as a wild understatement. He previously had said in a statement to Fox News, for more than 2 decades, Paula and I have interacted as dear and entirely platonic friends and colleagues. So there that is. We got more lawsuits coming out against more individuals in the industry. It's a lot going on. Let me see. All right, so that's that on that. What else did I have? Tupac. Okay. I'm just running through these last couple topics real quick. Matter of fact, I think this one is on my Instagram page. I can't believe the neighborhood talk posted that like that, man. They tripping. They got people all in the comments saying he done and everything. I'm on here talking about he done. All right, so according to the Ruler Report, Jay-Z extended his deal with the NFL to actually produce the halftime show. And there that is on that. I really don't care for Jay-Z no more. So that's all the time I'm going to spend on talking about that. What else did I have? Diddy wants Accusers or Angel Reese and Ari Spears, man, mixed it up. Dang, that was one of the stories that I really like. I kind of went live with the thought that that's what I was going. Talking about pay equality for women, like a lot of women been complaining about the type of money that they make and stuff, how it isn't. What is Dame Dash talking about? Why friends cut him out after they helped him blow up. He's still whining and crying about money he didn't make. Let's stick with Diddy though. Russell Simmons' daughter. Is it Russell Simmons' daughter? Is this Russell Kamora Lee Simmons? Yeah. Came out and she had some pretty interesting things to say about people and the Diddy's kids, how people, gonna treat Diddy's kids or whatever during this time where their dad is going through what he's going through. Check it out.
About Diddy, I think his daughters and children are such wonderful people, and I really hope you guys treat them with love and respect because they're nice kids, and it's not their fault that anything adults, that's adult business, and they are not adults. My little cousins, they are in school, they are not adults, so please treat them like children. That's all I ask. What do I?
Okay, she got that whole lisp or that thing that her dad got. And real quick, Angel Reese talked about that she's living beyond her means, but while at the same time only making $74,000 a year for playing basketball. Damn, me and her make about the same amount of money a year.
Pay and pays them bills, baby. I just hope y'all know the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills. Literally. I'm trying to think of my rent for where I stay at. I'm going to do the math real quick.
It might cover that. Yeah,
It
definitely covers that.
What is I don't even know my salary. 74? Okay. Times.
Here, I'll do it.
Yeah. I don't even know my salary. Does it? Let me see. You don't even. Yo! I'm living beyond my means!
All right, so she joked about that, and at some point or another, Ari Spears got involved in this conversation. I'm trying to find where he got involved in this at. Let me see. I had most of this stuff posted up or lined up when I first was going live today. And kind of got sidetracked by all the other stuff we talked about. Let me see. All right, let's see what he said.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Ari Spears here. Listen, man, I know I'm about to catch some flack for what I'm about to say.
Oh, he said she trash.
And let me just say, I'm all about my fellow black brothers and sisters being down for one another. Support black businesses, support black causes, support our black women, support each other. Power to the people. But to all the people about the Angela Reese versus Caitlin Clark thing, to all the black people out here trying to make it a racial issue, y'all delusional. Angela Reese is garbage. Pure garbage. When you look at from in terms of a skill set, her versus Caitlin, she's garbage. She just throws the ball up and plays like she's part of the Special Olympics. She plays like a toddler. There's no finesse, no smoothness, no beauty, no poetry, no skill set to her game at all. She's garbage. Stop being delusional. Yo, what up?
All right, so I guess people had an issue with what he said about Angel Reese. And she been facing this whole comparison thing with Caitlin Clark all year. People really wasn't feeling what he was saying about this. He actually got beat up not too long ago, man. So, I mean, his opinion really don't matter. I don't know who Angela Reese is. I know who Angel Reese is, though. But at the end of the day, man, I think that she's an amazing talent in basketball. Even though she says she only making a certain amount of money, people may feel some type of way about that. But ultimately, man, I think he kind of spoke on some stuff that he probably should have just kept his mouth shut on. With that being said, though, Wack 100 has online reacted to the release of Big Meech, and I'm over here trying to set something up right now because I'm about to change this thumbnail I got on here like for the 1,000th time. I gotta change it before I stop going live, or I can't change it until the video actually uploads. But with that being said, though, enough of the small talk. Let me find this video and see if we can get some of this audio real quick of Wack 100 reacting to Big Meech getting released. I'm gonna see if I can get Tania on video again. If I can get her on the podcast. Let me see. She might do it. All right. Wack 100. I guess he got released last night. Chuck from Death of the Cloud Chaser got it up. Let me see. Yeah, I guess he got released last. Okay, here we go.
Nope, I got the content. Let's get right to it.
It's Right Give TV.
All the release. Yeah, he released, but he ain't all the way released. A lot of people thought he was going to the halfway houses, but a couple of sources from Detroit told me that he ain't in the halfway house. He going to be on house arrest like his brother until 2026. That's what's up. Yo, Wack, salute. Yo, you heard about Big Meech out?
Yeah, he got out, I believe. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Probably in the halfway. He's gonna be there about 6 months.
Yeah, no, somebody close sources tell me though he gonna be in they released him on house arrest until 2026.
Not happening, boy. Not happening. Nigga did over 20 years. He's going to do the 180 days in the halfway house. In the
then be free.
Halfway house. Yeah, that's not happening, nigga. Too much freedom.
Yeah, you think they going because his brother's still on house arrest. He got 5.
No, his brother probably did the motherfucking halfway house. I think his brother might have did some shit.
He got out because of health concerns or some shit like that.
No. We know that's why they say he got out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna keep it 100. Every nigga I know got out because of health concerns.
Yeah.
Died in 6 months. So
yeah,
that's cat. Yeah, like most niggas they let out because of health concerns, they die, nigga. My homie, Big Rock children, the one Pac used to always talk about in his songs. Same way, let him out. Nigga was dead 2 months.
Yeah, I know.
When they
Yeah, I
usually
know.
let you look at remember Tupac's stepdaddy same way. They let him
Oh
out.
yeah,
He was
yeah,
dead
they
4
did.
months.
Mm-hmm.
They let you out when they know you're about to die. They don't let you out, nigga, to live another 10, 15 years. So, you know, I don't believe this situation right either, but half his squad told him, the majority of the niggas that told was from his side anyway.
Yeah, from Southwest East Side, right?
Yeah, majority of niggas. Then I see some nigga put up some old blurry ass paperwork, but you can't even read shit. They keep sending me. Sosa or somebody?
Sosa.
Yeah, he put something up, but it's blurry. It's supposed to be on blue, but it's blurry as a motherfucker. You can't read shit.
Yeah, I ain't seen that. Hey, what's some Detroit dudes trying to?
All right, so according to them, Big Meech. Well, I don't know. Somebody's saying, one person is saying that Big Meech is gonna be on house arrest. Wack is saying,
Yo, what's the word?
He ain't gonna be on house arrest. I'm not sure, who's telling the truth. One thing for sure, I think we can confirm that Big Meech has been released from prison. Here we go with Sexy Red is actually congratulating him for being home. I think a lot of people are going actually celebrate the fact that Big Meech has been released from prison. I don't know about people who are saying that he told and stuff like that. Man, I really, I don't know how that's going to affect it or not. But his lawyer released a hold on, let me see. Who is this? Hold on. All right, so let's see. His lawyer released a statement. And his lawyers, according to misinformation, Big Meech has been released from prison. His attorney released Brittany K. Barnett released the following statement to Brown Girl Grinding. It says, I'm overjoyed that Demetrius Flannery is finally free after nearly 20 years behind bars. 2 decades is an incredibly long time, and it's been inspiring to witness the power of hope and resilience. Is that right? He used his time in prison to focus on personal growth and transformation, and now has the opportunity to begin a new chapter. He's out, but millions more remain trapped inside. There's still much work to be done. We need to push for real change, for a justice system that recognizes the dignity and potential for redemption in every individual. Our commitment to challenging the injustices that still exist with the criminal legal system remain unwavering. There is nothing more urgent than freedom. Let me go to this page again. Let me see. So this is the girl who actually is on the Breakfast Club now. Yep. So it's basically the same statement we actually read. Let me follow her though, cause it like she be having some news besides what's going on in the Breakfast Club on her page. Maybe not. Nah, yeah, we ain't gonna follow her. Anyway, that's it for me today, man. I done brought y'all the news, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in, tuning in today. Like I said, I'm gonna try to make sure I bring y'all some more content the next 2 days, especially Friday. If I do skip a day, it'll more likely be tomorrow, and then do my thing on Friday and Saturday based off of what's in the news. But just lock those notifications in. Make sure y'all got that set. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all ain't subscribed or whatever. That way y'all know when I do post up new content, man. Because, I mean, like, my weekends do be hectic. Last weekend, I got super drunk, you know what I mean? So I had a crazy hangover on Sunday. But I was supposed to go live, actually, on, I want to say, Saturday. And I didn't. And it wasn't just because of... So Baller Alert is reporting that he transferred to a halfway house. Don't nobody know what the hell they talking about. People just be guessing. But anyway, you know, I got a little too ripped last week or whatever. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not missing anything dealing with Big Meech that people may know. Let me see. Federal Bureau of Prisons spokesperson tells me Demetrius Big Meech Flannery was transferred yesterday from FCI Coleman Low to community confinement, home confinement, or halfway house. So we really haven't confirmed. He's either at a halfway house or he's at home. Home confinement or halfway house. Wack 100 is saying halfway house. It's up in the air right now. And somebody get y'all's grandma who got charged for allegedly stealing almost $39,000 in SNAP benefits from the state. She's off the hook. Okay, get your grandma. Yep, so I don't have nothing else right now, man. That's it. All right. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all already know what it is. Rulers and roulettes. Make sure y'all tune in to the next stream. I'll be back.